Flyers, Phillies, let's talk about them. Sixers, Eagles, let's talk about them. What the Union doing? Pull up with the crew and have a drink or two and let's talk about them. This a PHI bar. Bruce Willis, we die hard. I know you feel us, cause Philly fans is the best sports fans by far. No cheating here, we gon' keep it fair. You don't like my set, somebody help them. This the key, if we can disagree without disrespecting, everybody welcome. So what we talking about? Practice? What we talking about? Let's unpack this. Top shelf, sports talk, lights, cameras, we active.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's a good day.
Yes, sir. Yo, 70. LeBron James is a 76er. Like he's like. I'm not saying he's a 76. Like I wish he was a 76er. I hope he come here. Like LeBron James is the 76er championship now. Just talk it up. Talk up. Talk it up. Talk it up. Tell me something.
They say he in Philly. Where he at? He home.
He home. Yeah.
He home.
You know, when I heard that, when I was back home, you know what I'm saying? LeBron, like, yo, so I've been saying this since the Jaylen Brown trade. Since they traded for Jaylen Brown, I said, yo, it would make sense for LeBron James to come to Philly. That's the easiest path for him to make it to a championship. Ain't got to do much. Got a young core. Still got the services of Embiid. It makes all the sense in the world.
But you use what you called it. You called it. You called it. Not. I was definitely not like, no. Of course you want him, but it's like, no, he ain't gonna come. He ain't coming here. He ain't coming here. But look what he did. Look what he did.
Listen, I don't throw it shut the wall and hope it sticks. You know what I'm saying? Like I know what's going on. I got the post of it. I see what's happening. You know what I mean? I see what's happening because at the end of the day, if you want a championship, you want to win now. You want to play with some young stars. You got Tyrese Maxey. You got VJ, and you added Jaylen Brown. It makes sense for you to really come here and be an on-the-court coach. Like, just facilitate and put everybody where they need to be. Get them beat mind right. You know what I'm saying? If they get them beat mind right, it's a wrap, and everybody knows it.
Man, listen, it's not just Embiid. It's not just Maxey. It's not just Jaylen Brown. It's like everybody on the squad. Like he's gonna do everything for everybody. He's gonna bring the players that's not that good gonna be a lot better. And we got really good players. There's gonna be players like Barlow. There's gonna be players like Justin Edwards. There's gonna be players like Feinline. Those players, and even VJ, I'll throw VJ in there too, and then Dean. Like he's gonna make them look really, really good. The other players gonna look good regardless because they all pros. But it's a crazy world we living in right now.
It's reality, man. It's reality, man. And when you put the work in, and you know, like I said, Jameer Nelson and Mike Gaines, shout out to them guys. The first thing they do while on the job is land Jaylen Brown and then sign LeBron James. Like you got to give it up for those guys. Those guys deserve. Everybody that's a Sixer fan need to stand up and really salute the guys because Daryl Morey wasn't getting it done. Daryl Morey had dudes running away from him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Daryl Morey had dudes running away. You see Kyra. What's up, Kyra? Yes, let's go. We in there like swimwear. You know what I mean? So, you know, especially, you know, Jameer Nelson, local product, you know, worked his way up and you see the product, you see the results of it.
The crazy part with Gansby, you see how bad Morey was with how good he doing it, how fast he doing it. It's like, damn, like was Morey that bad or is he just that good?
I think Morey lost a lot of trust around the league. I think I seen somebody else. I think it might have been Chris Paul talking about Daryl Morey when he said he told Chris Paul he wouldn't trade him. You know what I mean? When he was in the with the Rockets, and Then he went on, I think Chris Paul got hurt or something, and then, what I mean, he wound up trading him, but didn't tell him. He found out through the media, and that's one of his knocks. Like, he don't talk to the players. He don't tell the players straight up, like, yo, this, what I'm doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You all good. You all good, Kyrie. It's the excitement. And listen, if I want, I want to say it myself. You know what I'm saying? But I got to kind of curb myself from saying it because, we're trying to be family orientated. But yeah, you got the right enthusiasm.
Listen, I woke up with it today. Me and all my nephews, we woke up with it today.
Yes, sir. Listen, that ain't no better way to wake up from a good sleep. Oh, I woke up in heaven.
It's one of those things. Everybody gonna remember what you was doing, how you found out. Everybody in Philly, just like you remember when we won the championship. Not won the championship, when we beat the Lakers that one game.
Oh yeah.
Everybody knew what it felt like from that scene there. Everybody know what it feels like after that game. How the street was, how it was just crazy. Mm-hmm. Like this is that. Like, and this is just some signing. I couldn't imagine. Like, to be honest, I can't imagine how it would feel him winning the championship here.
Pandemonium.
Like
pandemonium.
If he wins here, this is what I was thinking about that I didn't think about before. If he wins here, it'll be more impactful than if he went anywhere else.
I could go along with that because the breakdown was Cleveland was the feel good story, Miami was the look good. Golden State would be just running with his own time buddy, but Philly was the one that was more impactful to win a championship. You know what I mean? And I think that if he do win a championship, I know he signed a 2-year deal, but the second year is a player option. I think if he wins the championship, I think he's right off the sunset. I did it all, 4 different teams, 4 championships, 5 total. I'm out.
Yeah.
I don't need to do no more. I done proved everything. I'm the all-time scoring leader. Every action that you pretty much can say is in the NBA, I've done it or touched it, whatever the case may be. If I win a championship on my way out, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, like he went in. If he won a championship in Golden State, I mean, they've got a bunch of championships. It wouldn't be that. If he won in Cleveland, he did it before. He won in Miami, he did it before. He would do it in Philly. Now you're doing it in a 4th different place, but you can make history with that. And then you get to lead a bunch of young dogs and take a back seat at the same time. Like, to be honest, it's really not a better situation for him.
Yeah. I mean, once they traded for Jaylen Brown, there was no other place that he could go. Even if Golden State landed AD, which I thought they were when Washington traded for DeAndre Ayton, I thought AD was for sure going to Golden State. But
you definitely said that, man. You had a conversation offline where we was going to talk about what we was going to talk about, and it was going to be that trade because we expected that to come. I remember you letting me know it's about to happen.
Yeah, and I for sure thought that AD was going to Golden State, which would have brought LeBron there. But even if LeBron would have went to Golden State, I think the chances of him winning the championship, I don't think would have been good. Not like it would have been because the West is more deep than the East part team.
Yeah, the West deeper. The East usually just have like the best team, but the West be having a bunch of the best group of teams.
Yeah, yep. And that's the crazy thing is what's the boy named Myers? I forget his first name, but when they got Bob Myers, when they got him to run the organization, like to run the Philly sports organization that the Harris Group got, I was like, something's going to happen with that because dude is like well respected around the league, and it's mind-boggling how a lot of people didn't even try to go after him. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Smitty? Yeah, it's up, brother. I love this move for my young boy. Yeah, BJ, he definitely going to excel in it. That's third.
Listen, So I'm loving that's anybody that come on this that hear this that's not ain't say nothing. If y'all want to say something, but I definitely want to see who think like everybody gonna have somebody favorite. Like Smitty just said, VJ is gonna be somebody say Maxey is gonna be somebody because that's what LeBron do. He gonna bring something for everybody, like everybody. And I got an announcement too. I got an announcement too with this whole LeBron thing.
Uh-huh.
LeBron coming to Philly.
That's it.
So earlier, I felt like, all right, LeBron came in my, and I got some New York folks. I don't know if they on yet, but if they might be on, but I don't know if they on yet. But I was feeling nice. So like, you know what? I ain't gonna hate on New York, but I ain't gonna hate on New York because we got Brian. Like, I don't got the hate in my heart. And
That's
I was
it.
like, and I was like lightening up. And then in the last, like, I want to say like hour, I was focused and I was getting focused. When I come, like, with this whole LeBron joint had me, I get focused before I come on here. So I get in my bag, you know, just like Brian get focused before you get, you know, how you throw the chalk up. That's what I do. Y'all just don't see that part. But I get focused and I come on here. But then when I was getting focused today, all the hate and all that kind of stuff, the anger and all that kind of stuff for any team that's not Philly, just start building back up. They just start building all back up on me. So I'm really back to F the Knicks, like for real. Like I can't wait to see the Knicks. Like I can't wait to see them. I can't wait to see the Celtics. Like it's crazy. I thought I'd be nicer to teams. I hate teams more now. It's crazy. Like
Yo, all right. So I saw your message, your post earlier with I think your cousin said it don't matter if we're taking over we're still gonna take over y'all stadium. You said it. Yeah, we ain't worried about the stadium. We gonna be winning BTA on y'all. And I was like, okay, you got a little, you relaxed a little bit, but I see that's over. That's over. Yo,
It's over.
Let me show you this trade scenario my man put up there. My man Smitty. It's a trade Edwards or Barlow for it, and with a first and get Derek Lively or Daniel Gafford for a backup center. How you feel about that?
I would love that. I like Barlow though. I like Barlow a lot. So Edwards, if I say Edwards, and I don't know about the first, but maybe Edwards and I don't know if you I don't know because Gaff, that's a real good insurance policy for Embiid.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, and I saw a couple of people earlier, talking about. I still like a Dem Boner. Like I still like that dude. Like I think he can develop into something. Like he's the shot blocker. He's wild. He's swatting at everything. But he's young. I think if you work with him, get his footwork together, I think he can be something. Like I feel like that. You know what I mean? Because I feel like with our defensive court, our defensive backs coach or defensive line coach, Clint Hurt, with Uar, I think you can build on him. Like that's how I feel.
He a project, but I don't know if we need projects right now. I mean, you get Gafford or Lively. Let me ask
you this: you don't need a project right now, but how much in the playoffs is he really going to play? Like even if Embiid goes out, he's not. I mean, if not hurt, like if Embiid hurt, it messes things up a little bit. But like he's only going to play about 8 games. Embiid is not going to be out the game that much if he's healthy.
Yeah, but Gafford and Lively, I like what Smitty thinking because Gafford and Lively they gonna carry the Sixers to the hook like that. We can low manage and be like crazy. We can do a lot. Like we can chill. We can like Gafford and Lively for Edwards. I don't know about Barlow because I heard Barlow put on 15 pounds of muscle. Man, that's what we need. Yeah.
I put that up there just for you. I do use that one. I do it. I like both the young boys, but we need a backup. See, we do, and I do think Dem Boner is a free agent. I think he is a free agent, but I don't know. I like the dude. I like him. You know what I'm saying? But I hear what you're saying. I hear what everybody's saying.
I see you, Moose. Yeah. Let's go all the way. It's crazy. It's a good day.
We're about to see the best version of Embiid. I don't like how people turn their back on my boy. Hey, dude, you gotta understand something. Ain't nobody really turning their back on him. It's just the fact that he's not consistently healthy. That's the only issue.
No. Listen, Mark, I love you, kid, but it ain't. Listen, it's cut. Listen, I got to be more cutthroat. I'm different. I'm a bougie with my sports teams now. Like, listen, I'm not letting nobody get no pass and none of that. No, they everybody was turning their back on Embiid. Everybody was turning their back on my boy. You know what I'm saying? Listen, ain't nobody get. Listen, I don't care. All the people. Listen, I say you stick with him. He was loyal. You stick with him. Now everybody Embiid, then he gonna be all healthy, and then everybody gonna be one of them. Man, listen, leave my boy. He's who he is. Leave him alone. They always hate it. Just say sorry though, because we Philly, we know how it is. But just say sorry. You ain't gotta be on. You don't gotta do. Ain't no point.
I'm being real. Like, ain't nobody give up. Like, ain't nobody turning back on him. Like, all right. So here, I'm hard on him. I'm pause. Like, I'm tough on the dude, right? And here's what I'm gonna say. Here's why I say why. Think about something. Embiid came up through the trust the process, through the whole process era, and the fact that he was taught to lose, I think, messed up his mentality. I mean, even guys like Shaq said it. Like, he's not a natural winner when it comes to it because he's been taught to lose. So that combined on the fact that he don't stay healthy is the big issue. So it's like if we can get you to stay healthy, and it's not his fault that he's getting injured. It's not his fault. But if you can stay healthy, it gives us that much more of a chance to beat the teams that we're supposed to be beating. You know what I mean? That's the issue on it. Like, we need you when we need you, and you're not there. So that's why it seems like we turning our back on.
Yeah, but I understand getting upset and all that with my guy, but never, ever, ever do you speak of trading him or getting rid of him. He injury. Listen, he was fighting, dying for us, so that's the reason why we should have stuck with him. Now we got LeBron. Everybody gonna see it, and he's gonna. Listen. He's not gonna get MVP this season, and B not gonna get, but he might get comeback player of the year just because he might play the whole season. But I think he don't got to though. He don't got to. I mean, he's gonna be his own one.
That's what I'm saying. You see a lot of people now still talking about that. This is the healthiest season he'll have, and I hope he do. Like, we need him. I mean, we definitely need him. But the frustration is the fact that you're not healthy. That's why you feel like we turning our back on him.
Well, he gonna be healthy in the beginning of this season, and he ain't got to play that much. We can low manage him all season long, and we see how that look. We see how they look at the halfway point, and then we see how they look at the end of the season.
Eddie Easy Meyer said, I don't know if you're saying I've been wanting him going. I did want him. I did say if he's not healthy by the or he's not healthy by the trade deadline last year, trade him, because I feel like you was wasting Maxey's his year. So I'm not gonna not stand by that. But I didn't turn my back on him because I think he's not a good player, or I just think the issue with Embiid, just like everybody feels, is availability.
Yeah, we ain't got to worry about that now. Because just like somebody just said, this is about to be Embiid's healthiest season. But he said, and I do think LeBron helped that, but more so than that is the end of last season, how last season ended. Him happy, even though we lost. Him happy. That's going to carry so much weight. That's going to carry so much weight. You know what? I'm getting hype again. Listen, so Nooch, I know you out there say, let's go Philly. Listen, we're going to take it back in the day. We're going to do shots tonight. We're going to celebrate all night. And I do say so myself.
Hey, do say if you're listening, that's positive.
Yeah.
Hey, you see what there go your cousin. I'm gonna put that up there in a few minutes. You see what Tyra said. We're supposed to be hard on our players because we want the best out of them. You know what I mean? We know what they can do, and it's hard not seeing that on a consistent basis. It's hard watching Embiid on the sideline, knowing that if he was in the game, he would dominate Anthony Towns. If Embiid could have played against Towns, like a healthy, full version of Embiid, he'd have killed Towns in that series.
Yeah, but you got to pivot. You got to pivot. It's real life. You got to pivot. Like, all right, it was tough. He wasn't healthy. He got out there and did what he could. All right, I'm gonna live with that. Yeah, I mean, now we got a little bit more help. Let's see what Carl Anthony Towns, yo, let's see what Carl Anthony's soft self. Let's keep it. We're gonna keep it PG. His soft self, his diva self, he vogue. He look like he be voguing like his that dude. We're gonna see how that look with a healthier.
I hate to say it, but Bona got to go. Keep Edwards and Brawler. I don't like. I hear you, but I don't want to get rid of Bona. I think he's a free agent though, but I want to keep Bona if I can. He'll be healthy now because he won't have to pay much. That's the thought. Here go your cousin. Hey, listen, Nate. I don't know if I ever met you, but at the end of the day, listen, you got that wrong. You got that wrong. Knicks ain't in 5. Y'all had y'all shine. Y'all got y'all championship. Y'all won. Kudos. Congratulations to y'all. But Knicks is not going to beat the Sixers in 5 games. Not with LeBron on the court.
Listen, out of everybody in the league, the Knicks the champs. So I do got to show a level of respect. But it's going to be very, very little. Like, very, very little. And it's going to be BTA. It's going to be very BTA. And see, that whole who got a guard? He do got a guard, but he's going to be healthier to guard. It's going to be like and it's going to be better. Defensively, it's going to be crazy on our team. Like, I think that's going to be the part that people be surprised by how good we play defensively because we got dogs on our team. VJ, I think VJ, Jaylen Brown, and LeBron, that trio, because LeBron ain't got to play spectacular defense all the time. LeBron can excel in stuff that he didn't have to excel in before, like playing spot defense. He don't got to play defense all 48. Like, he don't got to do that. He can be the assist man. He can do a lot. He can do a lot, and I think it's going to make everybody else better defensively. I think it's going to be a juggernaut. All that Jaylen Brunson fourth quarter magic, that's over with. That's over with. Like, that's not happening no more. Not against us. He can do it against Wemby, who's a rookie who don't know nothing. He can do it against hurt teams. He not doing that against us no more because it ain't all on Maxey.
No, it ain't all on Maxey. It ain't all on Maxey. You know what I mean? New said even now they keep mentioning everybody named but Embiid. Hey, bro, you gotta understand, like he has to come in healthy. And he has to play more than he's been playing all his career. You know what I mean? Over the last I think they had a stat out over the last couple years. He only played like out of 3 years, I think combined he only played 1 season. Like that's not good. You know what I mean? So he's not going to get mentioned right now until he goes out there and shows his worth, shows who he is. And I'm not saying he got to prove himself. I'm just saying he just got to be available. That's it.
They still got the Knicks ranked over us.
They're the champion, but I don't even think they're going. I don't think that's really accurate though. But they're the champion, so if they want to show respect, okay. But,
man, the Knicks. I think even though Brunson did his thing, I think the problem with us with the Knicks is we just didn't match up with them good. Period.
And beat the Knicks by itself.
You mean with the Celtics? Yeah, Paul George was shining against. I think that's the reason why they was okay with getting Paul George because of how much he spanked them.
Yeah, but Paul, I was having that conversation earlier. Would you trade if you was a GM of a team right now? Would you trade Paul George for? I mean, who? All right, no. If you was a GM of a team right now, and you got to draft a small forward, and Jaylen Brown is on the board, Paul George is on the board, like right now, their careers right now, who you draft?
No doubt, Jaylen Brown, but that's because he's younger.
I had somebody tell me they would draft Paul George earlier.
No, Paul George is a better player. That's because Paul George is better than Jaylen Brown, but he can't be as consistent
right now.
He's not young. I mean, in spurts, when he's better than Jaylen Brown, but he's not going to be on all the time because he's older and he don't have that. He don't have it all the time like he took. Now listen. This is my slogan for the year. I wanted to say 4-4-4 like Moses said, but I ain't gonna do that. It's 6s and 6. It's 6s and 6.
I like that.
We're gonna do 6s and 6 through the playoffs. We probably ain't gonna lose until we play the Knicks. We probably lose a game here or there, but I don't know. The Knicks, and I'm only going to talk about the Knicks because they're the champs. Anybody else not worth that? Like they're not on our level. Like what the NFL players say, we shouldn't even be having conversations because you're not on my level. That's how the Sixers is. That's how we are right now. Like you in the basement, don't talk to us. But we could talk about the Knicks because they're the champs, which we about to be. Now the Knicks matchup with us going to be crazy this year because OG was our problem. Everybody know OG Anunoby was the Sixer killer.
I wanted
Right, but now he got to go against Jaylen Brown. That's a different beast than anything we had before. That's going to be different now. And VJ, what he going to do when he Hart and VJ? I take VJ all day over that one.
Oh yeah. Because VJ right now he's young, he's athletic, he can score, and once he bulked up a little bit too. He's a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
Instead of grew a couple inches, so it's going to be interesting. You know what I mean?
You see, they say Tyrese grew Tyrese 6'5" now.
Is he?
They say Tyrese grew 3 inches over the summer.
I know they said VJ he grew a little bit too.
Yeah.
Not if he's going to be healthy because he doesn't have to. Yeah, he don't. And B won't play a lot because he's going to be. Everybody else is going to be playing. You know what I mean? I can't wait to see this. Boston committed malpractice by trading PG-13. Yeah, I feel you on that one. We respect Philly, but we hate Boston. And Tyrese thinks Boston has got to be dying. Yeah.
Yeah, this is all because of Boston. It's crazy.
Yeah, thank you, Boston. I appreciate it. I don't know about anybody else, but I appreciate what Boston did for us. They looked out.
Somebody said, as much as we hate Daryl Morey, we wouldn't be here if he hadn't signed Paul George. Hold on, does this move Sting versus a little bit? I hope it. He said I have a question. Does this move stunt VJ a little bit? I hope they don't put him in the corner to shoot threes. Yeah, I think VJ become more of a better three. And listen, it's crazy. I do think I was even concerned about it being stunting Jaylen Brown stunting VJ growth without LeBron. I feel way better about it with LeBron. I don't think any of our young players, none of them. I think all of them going to flourish because of LeBron because he plays the right. He's a purist. He plays ball the right way. So I think those guys who got real talent, like they do, I think our young guys got real talent. LeBron gonna make that flourish. He gonna show them how to make that. That's going to look a little bit better. All that's going to look a little bit better.
Let me tell you what it does for VJ. VJ is going to be a lethal slasher. Everybody's going to have their back turned looking at LeBron, or looking at Jaylen Brown, Maxey, and even Embiid. And all VJ going to do is slash to the court. Catch people sleeping every game. He's going to be the 2026 version of Lob City. All those guys do is throw it up to him.
You know who I got VJ being? I got VJ being the Andre Iguodala of the Golden State Warriors when they was on their run.
Yeah, he could do that. He could be that vital piece. You know what I mean? But he's young. Yeah. He's young. He's a high flyer. I think as soon as that defense turn their back to him, he's cutting. Because LeBron going to tell him that. As soon as you see somebody turn their head, go. And I'm going to go. You know what I mean? LeBron is going to coach that team up to get them to the point where everything they do is just going to click. You know what I mean? LeBron commands everyone that's brought up the shooter besides Maxey. I don't know. I mean, I think you're going to see a different LeBron. I think you're going to see Coach LeBron more than you see player LeBron because he's in a better situation to where as though he doesn't have to do as much. So I think this is what he's looking forward to, being that facilitating coach out on the court. You know, telling guys you get to like I said with VJ. As soon as you see your man turn your head, because you know if Jaylen Brown going to work on somebody, team's going to want to double team. Who can you really double team off of on that out of that guy? VJ.
Right. So he say LeBron commands everyone to be like a spot up shooter in the corner. Typically that's what LeBron thrives with. I think that's the before LeBron. I think this LeBron a little bit different. That's the LeBron that was attacking to the rim all the time. I don't think he's going to be that LeBron. I don't, because he don't have to be. So I also think like if he do try to be that LeBron and he kick it to VJ good at knocking it down. But not only is he good at knocking it down, but he's good at that pump fake because he's such a good, like Mark's talking about, he's such a good slasher that the threat of the pump fake and taking it to the rack and banging on you gonna be so crazy that he gonna probably get wide open threes. Like his threes gonna be more open because they got to worry about him faking that and going past him. Because once he don't even got to get past you. Like once he gets shoulder to shoulder with you as a rat, because he gonna jump over you. So right. I think he different. I think he different. Dean, the boy we got from the Cavs, when he in the game with LeBron and Embiid and Maxey, man, he's gonna thrive like crazy.
I think the whole bench is going to thrive in that second unit role with Brian and Maxey out there. I think Fireline Jr. is going to be. Fireline Jr. is going to make us say, which was my man name that just Quentin Grimes do? I think that's what Fireline Jr. is going to come in and do for us. Anthony Simons, I already know how he plays. He's a dog. He's a dog. He's going to come off the bench giving buckets. You know what I mean?
He's a flamethrower.
Huh?
He's a flamethrower. I like that.
Yeah. And I agree with everybody saying that we need that backup center to spell, Embiid. But like I said, I think that the minutes that you can get from Boner would be good enough to solidify that spot. Because you don't need him to really score. You don't need him to do anything on the offensive side, really. You just need him to grab rebounds and play defense. That's it.
Yo, I know y'all on here laughing. Y'all see how Mark loving Boner?
Yeah, I'm a Boner. Yeah.
He's trying to keep Boner. Get Boner. Listen, get Boner out of here.
No. You can't get rid of that guy, man. It's 2 averages, 3 block shots. 3 block shots. Hey, Boner, if you out there listening, I'm riding for you. Top shelf riding for you. Like, I don't know what Snack's talking about. He's doing some other stuff right there.
Listen, he a free agent. If he a free agent, is really listen. Because if you ain't on the Sixers, like just like if you ain't been a Sixers fan, don't be one now. If you ain't been a Sixers, I really don't want you. So he better hope he's still on the team. Because if he ain't on the team, I'm done with it. No, but I would love Gafford or Lively for Edwards, and I like Edwards. I like Edwards a lot. I would love.
Let me stop you.
Edwards in the pit.
Let me stop you real quick. You a GM of the Dallas Mavericks.
Right.
Are you secretly building a good team? Are you trading Daniel Gafford or what's the other one?
Lively.
Derek Lively for Turner? I mean, not Turner. What's his
Edwards
name?
in the pick. Edwards in the pick. I think that's all right. Yeah, in the pick. They both don't play like that.
He hasn't shown enough consistency for me to say I can give up somebody like, Derek Lively. I mean, not his name. Is his name Derek Lively?
Yeah.
Lively or Gafford for somebody. I need somebody that's a little bit more proven.
But that's because Coop's 7 feet now. They say he grew over the summer too. Coop like 7 feet. I don't think they kind of had how Utah had those too many bigs at one point. I think they don't need both of them. I think they can get, so they might as well maximize their team. And I think Justin Edwards, a young baller who can play really. I think he'll mesh well with Coop because he can shoot.
You saying he's gonna go to Dallas and start?
No, I mean maybe not, but both of them don't start.
Yeah, I know, but they both start in caliber center. They can start on some teams.
Yeah, but I think whatever one don't start because we could use either one of them as a backup bid.
But you can't look at it like what you can use. You got to be realistic when you talk about trades. You can't say, well, oh yeah, we can use it. Yeah, we can use it. But is it realistic? If I'm a GM of the Mavericks, I'm not answering that call for Justin Edwards or Barlow. Don't miss me with that. Give me both of them. Give me both of them in the pick, and then we can talk.
No, because I actually think Barlow got the potential to be as good as either one of those. What do you say about the under over and under 30?
I'm waiting to get to answer this question.
Yeah, I think I don't
I'm
know.
say that I'm gonna say to answer this question. I'm gonna say that Embiid and Brown plays about 60 games.
60.
60 games.
All right.
I think Embiid narrowly misses being an MVP because of injury. Like not injury, but because of low management, I should say.
You think Brian played more than Embiid?
No, they both play 60.
You think both are all right?
Yeah,
I think 60 a good number. How many games you need to play to miss out on the awards?
65. 65. You gotta have 65.
No, I could think Brian played 65.
They said hell no, but he was saying hell no, talking about the trade for Daniel Gafford. Anything go after the Celtics give rap JB that he said B not playing 60 games.
Listen, if he don't, that's cool. I think he can. I think that's the surprise is that he's going to surprise and play that many games. But I don't think he really got to. Huh?
How many games you giving him?
Me? 10 under there. Give him 50. What was it, 82 games?
It's 82, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, 60 a good number, I think, but 50, I think he definitely played 50.
Yeah, I think 50 is what I think 60 is the number. I think that's even the number that the organization might shoot for because it still gives them time to kind of,
60, that's a good number.
Huh?
That's a good number.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think 60 is a good number.
You see, that's he hoped Embiid don't play 60 because if he plays 60, then we get the good seed. Then we get the good seed, and then we got to play. And then listen. This is how the Knicks fans are. They're gonna be cool and everything until when they play us, and then they get mad disrespectful until it's how they really feel. But listen, it don't matter if he could play 65, 60. It don't matter. But Knicks fans don't want him to get in rhythm because if he played that many games and they run into the Knicks in the playoffs, that spells disaster for Karl Anthony Towns.
Exactly.
And they don't have Mitchell Robinson. They tripped.
Hold on. Let me stop. You keep talking about me and the boner, but you keep picking up Mitchell Robinson. Like,
man.
What? Yeah.
Listen, Mitchell Robinson was all right for the Knicks. You see that Boston went out and paid him.
They needed a center. I mean, they
went and got one.
No, who else was out there for them to get?
I don't know, but they went and got it.
There was nobody out there for them to get.
Yeah, I don't know, but I think Robinson, he was playing all right on defense and being that lob threat and all that kind of stuff. I think they're gonna miss him like crazy.
They say he in the gym now. Who Brian is in the gym? He always in the gym.
Who you talking about in the gym right now, Bona? Or who you talking about?
yeah, Bona. Yes, sir. Tell him again. Who did you Bona?
I hope so.
Why not? I mean, I'm telling you, he wasn't talking about Bona. I think he's talking about Brian. But I'm just saying, come on, man. I only hate Boston fans. It's fine if you don't like what the Sixers are doing. It's cool because you're a New York Knicks fan. There's nothing wrong with it. It is what it is.
Yeah, listen, I got love for you, but you just so happen to be born in New York. That's all that is. I mean, you got the Philly spirit in you because we got the same blood in this. But you just a New Yorker, and it's just it's a little bit off, but we got the love for you.
So Tyra, let me tell you something. I hear what you're saying, but like I was talking about earlier, Embiid was brought up through the process era, which was a bunch of losing. So embarrassment, he's used to. That's something that he's used to, and he can't hide from that. So I think that I do think that bringing LeBron in and also JB puts a lot of pressure on him for him to stay healthy and stay playing basketball because they know they need him. You know what I mean? So I think for him, he looks at the organization where I think he started losing trust in the organization and now he starts to see what the organization is trying to do, even though it's a little too late for him to be that number one guy. I think he still looks at it and says, "This is Maxey's team, but I'm gonna do what I need to do to be who I need to be."
I think you put us into a direct path of a dope question right here, Mark. Like we talked about this a little bit, like, and I definitely want to get the chat, and I definitely want to get the Nate opinion since he's not a Philly fan. Since you outside of Philly, I want to know what the outside, people from not from Philly, what they think about this. But who y'all look at, like, who team this is? Because I think I know Mark going to differ from me, but I think this is, if he healthy, this is still Embiid team.
Dude, this ain't been an Embiid team for the last 2 years.
Yeah, I say healthy though. He ain't been healthy in the last 2 years. I think if he healthy, everybody healthy, and everybody, the squad is running on all cylinders with LeBron and Jaylen Brown and everybody, all our players playing. I think it'll be Embiid's team. He's the best. He the best player.
That shit doesn't sell for LeBron.
But he the best player though.
You say he feel the same way you do. You know what I mean? But he's not. Maxey is the best player on the team right now. I mean, I was talking about, like, listen to what I say about best. I'm not talking about like skills and all that. Embiid is definitely one of the best big men that's playing the game right now. Period. Like he's unstoppable when he's out there. Like he can easily just drop 30%.
Number one.
But you got to understand though, we can't just rely on him when you're healthy. So we can't just like, all right, well, when healthy, you know what I mean, he's the best option. But when not healthy, then we got to go with somebody else. So what I'm saying is, the reason why I'm saying it's Maxey's team, because Maxey's out there. And Maxey's playing the game.
No, I don't think so, because I think LeBron gonna be out there too, and I think this is what
LeBron is not going to put himself. He's not going to put himself in a position to be considered the best player on the team.
But I think it's two different things we're saying. I think best player on the team and who teams it is two different things. I think Maxey can be the best player on the team. Him or Jaylen Brown, honestly, can be the best players on the team. But it still would be Embiid's team. Just like Wissacom could be the best. LeBron could be the best mentor on the team. But I don't. Yeah, Maxey can't handle the pressure. We've seen that with the Knicks last year.
No. Why? All right. Let's talk about that. Let's dive in that real quick. Why? I want to hear why y'all say he can't handle the pressure. I just want to do that.
Because the lights got too bright, and Brunson was putting them through the torture chamber. What? Yeah, that's my guy. But listen, you know how I feel about the Knicks. You know why I feel like this? Because of what he did to my guy last year. I went into the series, yeah, man. Maxey better than Brunson. I was telling you, ask Kyron them. She know I've been saying this. Man.
Let me say this about Maxey. You can't. So VJ was a rookie last year, and Maxey, he's a vet now. You can't ask Maxey at this point, especially in the playoffs, where we know it gets real intense, to take the team and put on his back and have it do it by itself, because teams are gearing up to stop Maxey. They knew he was going to kill. So it had to be other people that stepped up, which Paul George did step up in the Boston series, but in New York, ain't nobody stepped up.
Yo.
I don't think that he can't handle the pressure. I think he needs that help with him.
Right, but I'm saying that's Jaylen Brown though. I mean Jalen Brunson though. Period. Like Jaylen Brown was.
You got to understand, Jalen Brunson gonna do that to anybody.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's when I realized that's where he's different. Like he's different. Like Jalen Brunson is a different kind of animal. I ain't gonna front. He's different. Everybody knew it was. Everybody knew what he was doing. Everybody knew he was rocking and everything, and it did not matter. It did not matter. Like listen, I hate. To be honest, I wouldn't even said this before, but we got LeBron and Jaylen Brown now, so I can admit some of the crazy stuff we've been through. It's really hard not to cuss with it. and I ask y'all, it really is right now. Like it is right now.
Can I ask y'all something? Do y'all realize that if it wasn't for Maxey last 2 years, that this team, we wouldn't even be talking, we wouldn't even be having this show right now if it wasn't for Maxey the last 2 3 years.
Right.
So
Right.
the point I'm making is everybody's saying that he can't handle the pressure. He can't when the lights are the brightest. He didn't show up. Whatever the case may be, he didn't show up because he needed help.
Yeah.
And like if Embiid is out there and Embiid is dominating, Maxey will show. When Paul George tucked his tail between his legs in that Boston, not in the Boston, I mean the Knicks series, it wasn't much Maxey was going to be able to do to win that game.
Right. I'm not saying
going to stop you. What can you really do?
right. I don't think Maxey could have won that joint by itself. Yeah, but at the same time, you saw that it was levels to it, and you can see that Jaylen Brunson was on a different level than Maxey.
Yeah.
Maxey didn't have. Listen, Kobe. You see all the greats. LeBron. That's what LeBron did his whole career. You see a lot of greats have the deck stacked against them, and they still show up. Go out on your sword. Go out swinging. Like Maxey didn't do a lot of that, and I think he learned from that. But I think he won't do that no more. I think he'll get better. But at the same time, like, you know, he ain't. I wasn't Maxey last year when it come to that. Like as of last year, we still ain't have a leader on that team. You can't say Maxey the leader. What? Like you can't say the leader if he's not shooting. In the end, like, come on, man. That's like we would get on Embiid. We would get on Embiid when he was turning the ball over in the end of the games and all that kind of stuff when he was healthier. Because you're supposed to be the leader, you can't like make those mistakes. And we was on him. Same like Maxey can't get that pass.
Let me ask you this: Embiid is our best player, right?
No, I wouldn't. I don't say best because he's not consistent enough to say best. I say it's his team.
I mean, all right, it's been Embiid's team for the last how long? He been in the league? 10, 11 years, right?
Yeah.
So if you're judging the player off of what they've done in the playoffs, Embiid's never been out of the second round.
I mean,
so what's the knock on Embiid? If you could say Maxey folded, because Kyra said Maxey folded quite a few games. Embiid folded a lot throughout his career. But y'all give him the grace of being the best player on the team. Or his team, or however you want to put it. So my thing is that just like Embiid can't do it by himself, neither can Maxey. If you get 100% of Joel Embiid this year, I believe that you'll see a way different Maxey because he's confident that the guys around him are going to play.
So hold on. So I just took a shot, and without Embiid, Maxey couldn't do it by himself. Listen, so I'm glad that's crazy. I was just about to say the exact same thing and did it in a different way. If you take Embiid and you take Maxey, right, and you put Maxey at the height of his game, like the best you ever see Maxey play, and you put him on the team, I don't think that's more impactful if you take Embiid, the best version of Embiid, and put him on the team. The best version of Embiid outweighs the best version. I mean, in a large way, though, not in a little bit, like a lot.
I'm going to disagree with that. Again, we saw Embiid for the last 10, 15 years play, and be the best person on his team. They went out and got James Harden. They went out, like in that Boston series when Tatum went off for 61, and they had James Harden and Embiid. James Harden folded. Embiid did play good in that last game, but like that should be exactly the point where you say, you know what? Just like Tatum said, I'm not going home. I'm going out giving 50, 60, whatever I need to do to get my team up out of here. So I'm not going home. And you never really see that from Embiid. You never see Embiid say, I'm not going home. I don't care if I got to score 80. I don't care what I got to do.
I think you do see that from Embiid. I just think you see it in different ways.
In the playoffs,
yeah, I think you see about him going out there playing with a fractured orbital bones and injuries that he shouldn't really be, cerebral palsy, whatever it was. Bell's palsies. Like I think Embiid shows it in ways that we take for granted. I think he showed and because he don't win, because it's so stacked against him, it's like we blame him versus giving him saying he dope for doing that. We nah, he should have been. He not healthy. Bro, he was out there on one leg, not even one leg sometimes.
No, here's the difference. I'm not talking about injury. I'm talking about there's times that, don't get it wrong, he does get hurt a lot in the playoffs. So I'm not trying to factor the injuries in. I'm saying Embiid has been the focal point of the 76ers for the last 10, 15 years.
Right.
Embiid doesn't have that, oh, I'm just going to take the team on my back and go for mine like a lot of the stars do. When it comes
Mar, listen to what you said. Listen to what you're saying. You're saying two different. So you can't say he don't have that if it was his team for the last 8 years.
But who else was it though? It was nobody else on the team.
What you mean? So, so when did it become Maxey team? If that's your pick, if that's what you think, when did it become Maxey team?
Maxey really took over the last 2 years. The last 2 years he took over. When Harden came, it wasn't Harden team. Ben Simmons there, wasn't Ben Simmons team.
I think we try to make it. I think we try to make it Maxey team because he's really good. He's ours. He's homegrown. Like we drafted him, but he don't show that he's that good. He shows that he's good, but not that good.
What?
No, I'm talking about when I say that good. We think us Philly people, we was putting him in the category of Brunson, and I don't think he's in that. We was me and my folks was having talks about who the best out of Brunson, Shea, and Maxey. Maxey probably really shouldn't have been in that conversation. Now that I think about it, because he don't like. I don't like.
Say the names again.
We said Shea, Brunson, and him and Luka. We said Luka too. It was 4 of them. But like Maxey, Maxey ain't never like Maxey don't. Maxey, especially in the playoffs, like Maxey ain't show that he can. Maxey showed that he can get hot and he can score. Yes, he can get hot. He can be a flamethrower. But we ain't really see Maxey lead the team. We seen Shea lead his team. We seen Luka lead his team. Hell, we seen Donovan Mitchell lead his team a little bit. We ain't see Maxey lead the Sixers yet.
Oh, we saw him beat.
Yeah, yeah, like you said, that's all we had.
So you're making my point.
Yeah, but I'm saying we've seen it though. We never seen Maxey do it. We seen it with Embiid. We never seen it with Maxey.
We've seen Maxey do it all last year.
Where did they lead him to though? He ain't lead him. He didn't lead him. They didn't.
That's the point I'm making. You saying Embiid did it. Where did it lead him to? They never got out of the second round.
No, but
listen, I gave you the biggest example, right? Jason Tatum in the game 7, and in your own house, said, "I am not leaving." No, matter if he was in Boston. I'm sorry. I am not going home. I don't care what I got to do. I'm leaving out of here with a victory. I had 60 in the game, 61, I think, in that game. I am leaving out of here with a victory. You've never throughout Joel Embiid's career saw him go in the game with a mentality of saying, "I am not going home." And I'm not trying to sit there and say that he's trash or anything like that. I don't want anybody to get it, mixed up. I'm just saying, like, if you're going to say that Maxey doesn't have the leadership ability or being a man of his team, Embiid don't either.
Listen, this is what I think. I think Embiid early in his career, we wanted him to have it because when we know when somebody got the talent to lead, but we know it ain't all talent. Embiid had the talent, and Embiid used to turn over the ball a lot in the last. Like I remember, he wasn't a good leader. I think he became a better leader. I actually think he became a better leader because of the injuries, though. To be honest, because he had to find the ways to contribute without and then he was starting to feel bad. I get guilt, and I think he was forced to become a better leader because of injuries. Where I think Maxey is more of a natural leader, because of he lead by example and all that kind of stuff. But Embiid learned so much. He got so much experience in because things went so bad for him, so wrong. He only could lead because he went through what he went through. Like LeBron would naturally be the leader because he went through everything. But I don't think LeBron is coming here for it to be his team. I don't think that's his role.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you a question. I'm at Vince Nooch. You can hear me. Kyrie, y'all can hear me. Tell me this. Why did LeBron come to the Sixers?
Because of the roster.
No. All right, so because of the roster. Name the player why he came to the Sixers.
Maxey.
Okay. So we know that LeBron James, one of the best players to ever play the game, came to the Sixers because he wanted to play with Max.
Not because Maxie good though, because Maxie that's his homie. They both on the clutch sports.
Hold on. Steph Curry is his homie.
Yeah, and that's why it was so hard to make a decision.
Like if you're gonna go play with a homie, you're gonna go play with Steph over Maxie, right? You say Steph is better than Maxie.
Yeah, but they still want to win.
No,
and not gonna win.
But the point I'm making to you, right, and I'm making to all of y'all, like, is that Embiid has been recruiting this guy for years. For years. And if Jaylen Brown doesn't get traded to the Sixers, LeBron James doesn't join the Sixers.
Right. No matter how much he cool with Maxey.
So think about how Embiid, every time that LeBron has been a free agent, Embiid has been the number one, person out there trying to recruit him to the Sixers. And he's not yet to say, Embiid, I'm coming to the Sixers because of you. You the man. So my point is that the greatest basketball player in the world is telling y'all, I'm only joining this team, one, because they traded for Jaylen Brown, and two, because of Maxey. I'm not coming here for Embiid.
I think no, man. I think Embiid. I think you diminishing Embiid, and I think it was your man Smitty who said this. Like, remember, I think it was him who said you've been one of them going. I think that's starting to show.
I don't want to.
I think you show. Mar, I think you showed. I think you hating on Embiid a little bit.
No, you're not listening to what I'm saying.
I need one of those. I need one of those buttons, you guys, to make the funny noises.
I got you. I don't want to be going though. I'm just trying to tell you the difference.
No, you backtracking. You backtracking. No. You don't want to be going down because you know he going to go crazy now.
No, dude. No. Here's the thing, right? Embiid right now is the best center in the league. I can acknowledge that. And I'm acknowledging that. I'm not saying Embiid is the star.
So why wouldn't Brown want to play with the best center in the league?
He's never wanted to do it, and it's like
because it wasn't enough. Because it wasn't enough.
Exactly my point. But if you look, it's not the team. If you look, LeBron James, you come to field, you come anywhere you going, you got what you wanted.
Right.
You got everything that you wanted. Like so, if you go to the Sixers when Embiid is in his prime, winning MVPs, LeBron James is coming, and wherever LeBron goes, a lot of people is going to attract to that because they want to play with the best player for a possibility to win a championship. But LeBron has never acknowledged that he don't get it wrong. He says, "Oh yeah, Embiid is the man. He's nice. He got game. This and third. He's tough." I'm not taking that away from Embiid. I'm not saying that. I'm just simply disputing the fact that y'all say that Maxey can't do it, but Embiid can, and Embiid didn't do no more than what Maxey did.
I think he has.
I'm talking about as far as being the number one, taking your team to.
Yeah, I'm talking about Embiid took us to the conference finals.
Who, Embiid? No, we never went to the conference finals. They never been out of the second round.
That was when that was the second round with against Toronto.
Yeah, that was the second round.
And so and Maxey, how far did Maxey take us? I guess you give this year to Maxey because this is the crazy thing if we're saying about Maxey leading this year. He didn't when it came to the playoffs. He didn't lead either series. It was Maxey and Embiid, especially Embiid in Boston. It was Maxey and Embiid that was leading those games. Those. So how was Maxey the leader?
It was Maxey and Embiid leading in Boston.
No. In Boston and Knicks series, even though they lost, Maxey wasn't leading. So how he was the leader? It was Paul George and Embiid.
Oh yeah. So at the end of the day, what I'm trying to explain to y'all in that series in Boston and the New York series, what did either both teams do? What was their game plan in those series?
To stop Maxey.
Bam! There you go. That's what I'm saying. Hold on.
But that's because Embiid not who he used to be.
No, it doesn't matter. And like you just try to point out that Embiid and Paul George went crazy in those series, right? And Maxey didn't have a good series in either one of them series. Why? Because they geared up to stop. No team was going to let Maxey beat him. They knew he was capable of doing it, but I'm not letting you do it. So I'm a double team you. Do all what I can do. You can have Paul George go off. You can have Embiid go off. Embiid doesn't have that, oh, you double teaming my best guy mentality. I'm going to make you pay for it. I'm not saying he didn't go out there and have 25, 30 points. I'm not saying that. But you see, again, I'm trying to give you a good example of Jason Tatum saying, you double team Jaylen Brown, double team whoever else. I'm going to go out here and have 60 on you. I'm not leaving this without a win. You know that Embiid doesn't have it because you even described last year after they lost, he was celebrating. He was happy.
No, that was different. No, don't do that. So that was different.
Oh, man, I'm making my points.
No, man, but I think you're wrong, bro. You're wrong.
I'm not wrong at all.
Bro, I think you listen, man, because Maxey, Embiid, we never won nothing big, but Embiid MVP, like Embiid led his team to best records. Embiid led his team to a better team for most of those years with Ben Simmons and it wasn't like they was a bottom of the league team. They was a better team, and they was being led by Joel Embiid. Maxey, they like a middle of the pack team. Like I don't know where he's been. You saying the last 2 years, like they ain't have a winning record. They didn't play it. Like where he leading them to? Like he leading them to mediocrity. Like he not leading them to much. Embiid was leading them to.
Stop it.
If you talking about what they lead them to, that's your math that you using. If you talking about what they leading them to, they was all stars.
Is the second round of the playoffs mediocrity?
No, but I say the way he did in those games was mediocrity.
I tell you like this: if Maxey didn't play how he played it last year in particular, they don't even make the playoffs. Because here's the thing, like Kyra said. So is this one she was talking? No, all right. So like just like what Kyra said in this comment. The best ability is availability,
right?
And that's my only knock in what I'm saying about Embiid. He's never on the court, not due to his own fault, but he's not on the court when you need him. So
it's more than that, Mark.
No, it's not more than that. You got to be out there playing the game. I need you on the court. I need you to be the big fella that you are, dominating every night. I need like. Because Shaq even says that. I'm telling you, like the big men say it, like he doesn't have the killer instinct in him.
Who? Embiid? No, you can't do that. Embiid went up against Wemby. Go ahead.
You could go out and score 30 points a game. I'm not saying he doesn't have the ability to score 30 points a game. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is that when a game, like a playoff game, right, and it's game 7, when Tatum had 60, why didn't Joel have 50?
So do you have to use a playoff game, or can you just? Because I'm trying to go off. Do it have to be a playoff game, or could it just be a very high intense type of game where he going at another star? Because what you're talking about, to me, what you're talking about is the same thing. Game 7, he said, "I'm not going." That's the same thing as going against Wemby, or same thing going against what's the other guy, Jokic. Knowing what's at stake, so he got to go out there. I'm going to go out here and prove myself tonight, and he does that all the time. And Anthony Davis against stars, I think when a big star go against other stars, Embiid loves that, and he dominates the stars.
I got the perfect setup for you.
That's the dog mentality that we're talking about.
No, it's not. I got the perfect setup for you.
All right, go ahead.
You started talking about the game he had against Wemby, right?
Yeah.
He had 70 against Wemby, right?
Yeah.
That was the regular season game, right?
Uh-huh.
Would you rather that 70 be in a regular season game showing that he's dominating a rookie, or would you rather be in the playoffs where it counts to get your team to the next level to try to win a championship?
He do both.
No. All right. So when did he ever have 70 in the playoffs?
No, I'm saying he do that in this regular season, and he also lead his team to the playoffs.
Yeah,
and he
lead his team.
Not just lead his team to the playoffs. He lead his team in the playoffs, and they usually when they was Ben Simmons and them, they was like first, second, third. No lower than third. They was one of the better teams. So he was leading. They was one of the winningest teams when Embiid was leading them. That's not the case with You can't listen, bro. It's about mentality so much that I don't even think. I actually think after Embiid, it's not even Maxey. I think after Embiid, I think I can see it being Jaylen Brown before Maxey because of personality. Jaylen Brown got the personality of what you're talking about. I'm gonna just dog that whole. I'm gonna go out here now. Jaylen Brown has that. I mean, Jason Brown has that. Jaylen Brown has that. We seen that. We know how he get that. He gets mad because people think that Tatum better than him and whatever. So he go out there and he like punches on. You see how he punched on Adam Bona? That's why Bona got to get out of here. He can't play with you.
People shots at my man. Come on, man. Take shots at my homie. Like, you take this opportunity to take shots at my homie.
Listen, man, I see it. I actually can see that dog mentality. Him it being his team before Maxey. I just think I don't think Maxey just too nice, man. I think Maxey's so nice. I think it's hard. Maxey like LeBron. I think that's why a lot of people don't like LeBron as much as Kobe and Jordan, because that killer instinct. That, and it don't mean that I don't think that makes you better. That killer instinct all the time. I think you can have more of a well-rounded game like a Scottie Pippen or LeBron James or something like that, and be just as good, but it's not the same. And sometimes it can work for your benefit, and sometimes it can't. I think that not having that dog in him naturally, Maxey, I think he's very competitive, but I don't think he got that dog like them. I don't think he got like Jaylen Brown.
All right, Kyra said, "What's your point?" Hey, hold on, let me just make y'all pay attention to something. I'm standing up right now because I'm so hyped about this, right? About this LeBron, not just back, but I'm standing up because I'm hyped about this right now. My point is that you can't tell me that Maxey is not a dog, or doesn't have the ability. No. You're not saying he don't have the ability. He hasn't shown that he is a dog up until this point. And argue with me that Embiid has. And then contradict yourself by saying, oh, the only reason why Maxey has been leading the team is because Embiid has been hurt. That is my point. Maybe I'm not saying it in the best way because I don't always articulate myself in the best way, so I get it if I'm a little confusing. But my point is that Maxey is a dog. You got one of the best players in the league. Don't get it wrong. He did come because they added Jaylen Brown. But one of his reasons that he named for coming was to play with Maxey.
But that ain't because he a dog.
It is. Like, you've never heard LeBron James say, I'm going to Atlanta, or I want to play with Trae Young.
Yeah, but
I don't care about no Trae Young.
I think
Maxey do. Before the show started, you see what we was talking about. You asked me about AI and Maxey. I said Maxey is a mini AI. He's all over the court. He's all over the floor. He's sacrificing his body every game. Like,
he's not AI, dog. He's not AI.
I'm not saying he's AI now.
You know why? You know the difference between him and AI? You know the difference between him and Iverson? Is the dog. He don't have that. Listen.
What game have you seen? All right, give me some evidence. Remember when AI was in the playoffs against Vince Carter with Toronto and Milwaukee with Ray Allen and Glenn Robinson, and that's the same year. That run, remember that run, that whole run. So in Indiana, it was Indiana first. So you see how he went out, and it was all Iverson. You know the team he had, nobody else. Everybody focused on Iverson, nothing. And you don't care if he could win, lose, it don't matter. He's not going to go out soft. He's not built like that. The way that Tyrese Maxey went out against the Knicks, is not AI would have went 0 for 50. Who did AI have at center?
Dikembe Mutombo, Theo Ratliff, and then they got Dikembe Mutombo.
Who did he have? Who did I have it with? What did McKee? He played two or the small forward.
McKee was. Did he win Sixth Man of the Year that year?
Mm-hmm. So you see the point I'm making. AI was going to kill. AI was going to kill. He was going to do whatever he had to do to win the game. That is what AI do, right? I'm not saying that. But he also had a cast around him that contributed to the game as well.
Oh my
Whether
God.
it was defensively or that's what it mainly was. Defensively, Aaron McKee could score though.
So you're saying that Iverson had a cast
That year,
versus
that year
okay.
he did.
You
That
put
year.
Maxey on those teams that Iverson took to the championship. Maxey not making the playoffs. Maxey not making it past Indiana.
You're dogging the crap out of Maxey right now. It don't even make sense.
No, he don't have the dog like that. He don't have that. We've seen it. He never showed. You talking about Allen Iverson? Yeah, you can't put them like Iverson will never go out like Maxey went out last year. Like that, Iverson ain't never come into the league, bro. Iverson came in the league. They ain't even come to the league. Like Iverson came in the league with that dog. Like that. Come on, man. Listen, bro. Mari, that might be the wildest take you did. You said first of all, you disrespected right now.
Y'all disrespected because this comment Kyra just said it is diabolical. That is diabolical.
Yeah, I actually think that Maxey and VJ Maxey needed VJ so much last year. I feel like it was Maxey.
I can't believe it.
I'm not listen. I think Maxey better than VJ as of now, but I think it was more so the dynamic duo. Like and before the dynamic duo, we always talk about something like Maxey. We need Embiid to be healthy, so Maxey. There's always somebody else with Maxey. It's never like Maxey gonna do it on his own. Like it's not like I feel like Brunson. You say that with Shea. You say that Luka. You say that you can't really say that about Maxey. Probably is gonna get there though. I just don't think he's there yet, and I think LeBron is actually going to help him get there.
Y'all disrespect.
Let me see.
So Vince say, Mara, who impacts the game more, Maxey or Embiid?
Thanks, Vince. So answer that, please.
So he says Maxey got the killer instinct. So I don't know if he's agreeing that I'm telling you that. All right, so here's the thing, right? Who impacts the game more? Is Embiid healthy?
We talking about now. It don't matter because Maxey was healthy. Maxey was healthy and he didn't impact the game, so it don't matter. Now Embiid, yes, healthy.
Let me tell you something. This is what throwing me off because Maxey not being a dog, even like you said, got him to the play-in, right? You got him to the play-in, and they won one series and got the second series alone. But Maxey not being a dog, Joel has been the best player on the team for years. And every time they made the playoffs, and if they won a first round series, never won a second round series. And times that he wasn't hurt.
Right.
Again, did he get hurt in that Boston series when Tatum had 61 because he played in Game 7? I think he missed it. I think he did miss like Game 2.
It ain't been no playoffs where he hasn't been hurt.
But what I'm saying is, if you're playing on the court, you're playing. You're cleared to play. There's no excuses now.
So Maxey was completely healthy and he was playing on the court and was like
shooting.
No, he wasn't even shooting, bro. He was starting. Remember, we ain't never had. What
do you
mean? We ain't never have to worry. We ain't never say. We may have said Iverson or Embiid. We may have said, man, he's shooting us out the game, or they shooting too much. It's never have we ever said like we don't dogs. They'll never have that problem. Like, oh, he's shooting. You ain't gonna never hear Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant them say, oh, he ain't shooting enough. It just won't happen. That's not in their makeup. That whole Mamba mentality that prevents that. Kobe will do that, but Kobe will do it on purpose to prove a point to somebody.
Do you remember the conversations that James Harden had with Maxey when he first joined the team?
Say that again.
Do you remember the conversations that James Harden had with Maxey when James Harden first joined the team?
What?
So he used to tell Maxey, "Yo, this is you. This should, you know what I mean, take it over. Big fella going to do what big fella going to do. So you can't worry about big fella. He going to get his. But you need to get into the groove and do your thing. Be that dog. Be who you need to be, because at the end of the day, the team is going to need more than just Joel Embiid to win. They need you to step up. You're showing signs of stepping up. You got to take your shot. Shoot when it's there.
I think I liked it.
Hold on, let me finish.
Good.
So as the years go on, we saw Maxey progress. That's why he was starting to get the respect that he was getting. That's why even us as fans started to look at Maxey like, man, dude is nice. He's nice. Got it. But the point I'm making to you, though, the point I'm making to you is that at the end of the day, when it comes down to basketball or any sport, the best ability is availability. If you're consistently hurt or constantly hurt, it doesn't help my team. Yes, you can dominate one-on-one in the regular season. You can do that. You could give Wemby 70 points in the regular season. No, that's no problem. But where's that 70 points when I need it? I need it in the game 7. Where's that 70 then?
Yeah, but I mean, you comparing. I mean, this is really no comparison. I think because I think it's that far apart.
You don't love Max. You keep calling him out. No, you don't love. You don't. Go ahead. I'm sorry. My bad.
Listen, I like Maxey, but I also respect where I'm a realist.
No.
Okay.
No,
listen,
hold on.
I gotta respond.
Let me respond first, real quick. Let me just tell you where you go wrong at. When you come to a team and you got a bona fide superstar, which y'all say Joel Embiid is, you naturally defer your game to him because he's the man of the team.
No.
Yes. No, I'm not. So tell me what player came in and just took over the team like it was his.
Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant didn't.
That's why he got rid of Shaq.
No. They won 3. What they won 3 championships.
But he ain't like him the whole time.
And that doesn't matter. Yeah, you talking about liking and all that.
No. Listen, he didn't like.
Listen, Kobe played alongside of Shaq
because he had to.
Kobe was that man. The only reason Kobe outshined Shaq is because Shaq was lazy. That was the only reason why he outshined Shaq.
And he couldn't lead it. Kobe believed that laziness was preventing him from leading the team right.
Well, bro, let me ask you this. You said they got rid of Shaq, right?
Yeah, because Kobe was a better leader.
Yeah, he was a better leader. What happened that next year?
They didn't make the playoffs.
They didn't make the playoffs that year.
Right. Yeah, they did. Because they didn't.
They did. They played against Phoenix. They was up 3-1. And Phoenix with Steve Nash, the team that never played defense, came back and beat them 4-3.
No, I think that might have been the next year. I think the first year that Shaq,
even if it was next year.
Yeah.
They didn't. If you say that they didn't make the playoffs, they didn't win another championship till they got a big man.
Yeah.
They went and got Paul Gasol. So again, you're making my point when you talk about this.
No, listen, I think this. So it's crazy. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the 53rd Street that's in me and the Paris Street that's in me and Vince. But listen, seriously, what he's saying is exactly what I was about to say to you. Because I think what he's saying right now, it could kind of end all this argument. Like what he's saying is, if he really had that dog in him, why the hell are you going to James Harden who ain't got no dog in him? Kobe ain't never had to go to nobody to get no dog. Jalen Brunson ain't got to go to nobody to teach him to get that dog. Michael Jordan ain't had to go to nobody to get that. Nobody, all the greats that we talking about, nobody had to go to nobody to get that dog. But you say he had to go to James Harden, who don't even got dog.
No. First of all, always remember something. James Harden ain't got no dog now. But James Harden took the Houston Rockets to Game 7 in the Western Conference Finals. He was in the finals. No, I'm not. No, he went to Game 7.
Right.
They lost because Chris Paul got hurt.
Right. They should have went that year.
James Harden took the team on his back. So don't judge him by what he is now. Like he's not. But the point of it is, I didn't say Maxey went to him. I said James Harden told him, like, listen, you can take over as well because you are needed. So the point, this is what you're not understanding. Like the point of it all is that when let me give you a good example. Like,
you think somebody had to tell Shaq to be a dog? You think somebody had to tell Jordan to be a dog? You think somebody had to go to
no, bro, you're not
a dog?
No. You're not understanding what I mean by that. if Shaq and Penny came in the league at the same time, right? Or Shaq came first and then Penny came after that.
Yeah. Penny had that dog.
So what I'm saying to you is that Penny had the dog, but Penny deferred to Shaq. Because Shaq was the man. But Penny was nice with it.
Yeah, but Shaq a big dog. It's dogs, but then Shaq is a big dog.
No. You can't change the conversation and work in your favor. You got to understand that when let's see who when Karl Malone came to the Lakers and Gary Payton came to the Lakers, they deferred to Shaq and Kobe, and they all-time greats from their teams that they came from. They were great, but they deferred to Kobe and Shaq. Because Kobe and Shaq, it was their team.
Mm-hmm.
You leaders, even though they lost, y'all leaders. This is y'all thing. We'll follow y'all.
I think that's why. I think that's why. That might be the reason why Jaylen Brown don't lead, or I know that's the reason why LeBron not gonna lead. So I agree with that part. Yes, because I think that's why it'll be either Maxey's team or Embiid's team. But I actually don't. I don't see how it can be Maxey's team.
In order for this thing to work, it has to go through Maxey. The only reason why is because you don't want to put that much load on Embiid and he not be available. It has to go through Maxey.
I actually think so. I'm the whole Jordan and LeBron debate. You know how I am with that. I'm all LeBron all day. I think.
All right, hold on. This is a new one. LeBron better than Jordan? Is what you saying?
What? Yeah. That's not even that's not close to me. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, LeBron. And I don't think LeBron is. I don't think Jordan touching. I think Jordan and Kobe is the debate. I don't think LeBron. I don't think Jordan and LeBron is the debate.
Snack, you're killing me, bro.
No, he can't do everything LeBron did. He only can do some of the stuff LeBron did. He can score. He can score. I mean, he could score not as good as LeBron, but he could score. He don't got the points. I mean, he could score probably better than LeBron, to be honest. He probably could score a little bit better than LeBron. But that's about it. Maybe still. I don't know. Maybe that's it. But he can't pass like LeBron. He can't pass better than LeBron. He can't lead his team better than LeBron. He can't rebound.
No, are you? Snacks, you trolling.
Yeah.
You trolling right
now. Michael Jordan teammates, he lead by fear. That ain't Michael Jordan. Reason why we're changing the whole subject right now, but he didn't lead those teams. Phil Jackson lead those teams. Had to lead those teams because Michael Jackson's personality didn't work without Phil Jackson easing everything over. Because he knew how to lead men. Jordan don't know how to lead men. He knew how to lead. He knew how to lead by example, by just doing. But he ain't LeBron.
We could shut this conversation down now. Right now. After this question. How many times did Jordan lose in this final?
How many years was Jordan in the league?
No. That's not the question.
Why y'all do that? Why do y'all always talk about this? 6. He went to this final 6 times out of 15 years. He played.
Hold on. What does it matter how long you've been in the league? You won 6 games.
So what about the other 9 years? So if he played 15 and he won 6, that means 9 years he didn't go to the finals, right?
All right. So this is LeBron James.
No, you're not answering that.
I'm about to answer. This is LeBron James' 21st year. He's got 4 championships.
Right.
And here's the thing. To get the first one, he had to go join up with a super team. And here's the thing. And when that first year he joined up with the super team, who put B to A? That first year.
Dirt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So come on, man. Cut it out.
Yeah, that Jordan. Listen, first of all, that Jordan conversation, that's for old people. Because for real, what LeBron do what Phil Jackson, Scottie Pippen, and Michael Jordan do all in one. He played. That's why he himself went to the final 10 times. Michael Jordan ain't go to the final 10. You know how much winning you got to do over the course of your career. You know that Isaiah Thomas and Larry Bird was putting BTA to him like crazy.
They were.
Who can you say was doing that to LeBron like that?
Dirk did it.
They beat him 1 year.
Hold on, who else did? Oh, Steph and
a super team with a super team, and they still beat them.
They did it though. What I'm saying to you is that hold on,
against Karl Malone and John Stockton.
Huh?
They was playing against Karl Malone and John Stockton.
Who?
Jordan.
Karl Malone is an MVP. I mean, he's an all-fame player. So is John.
They're both trash, yo. They can't compare to. They can't compare to Golden State. They can't compare to. They can't compare to Golden State. They can't compare to Dallas. They can't compare to the Spurs.
I'm gonna tell you
they
like
can't compare to those teams.
I'm gonna tell you like this. The Bulls team with Dennis Rodman would smoke the Golden State Warriors teams with KD. You know why? Because Dennis Rodman was a master at something, getting in the head of the other team.
I like that.
He would have took Draymond Green out of it.
I like that.
And he would have took KD out of it. But that's not. We can have that debate on a different day.
Yeah. I think the advantage actually would be Steve Kerr learned from Phil Jackson, and coaching is huge in that series because the teams are so good, and it's hard to beat the teacher.
You can't sit back and say that Karl Malone and John Stockton trash. John Stockton was the.
Oh no, they trash. No, they trash. No.
I think
No, I think John Stockton not even he assist leader is still not even. He barely gonna make the top 10 in point guards for me.
I can't believe you saying it.
And
you old as me.
Yeah, I watched him. I seen Karl Malone wasn't better than most of the power forwards. He just had that stupid jump shot that was automatic, and that was it.
Hold on, you just said he had a stupid jump shot that's automatic. That worked.
Yeah, I mean,
that worked. We can have this conversation later, but I just want to say something. Kyrie, James Harden's not a dog now, but in OKC and in Houston, he was a dog.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was. He took that team. He took Houston to the final.
So
he was the sixth man. He was the sixth man of the year in OKC.
They had dogs on their team. OKC had Russell Westbrook, who's a known dog, and KD, who's a dog. And then he didn't take Houston to the finals, and they didn't do what they did to Golden State until they got a real dog, which was Chris Paul. That's why they didn't win, because Chris Paul got hurt, and James Harden don't have that dog in him.
Let me ask you a question. Tell me what team, it don't matter who it is, what team can take a team on their back by itself and win a championship? Tell me what player did it.
What besides Bron?
Bron did it by himself. When? What year? What year did Bron do it by himself?
His first, second year, he took his team to the when they lost. You said to the championship when they lost to San Antonio.
And when? Like what team? All right. So even if you want to say that, just use that. You said LeBron in first
and Iverson, but go ahead.
Who did? I mean, you got to understand something. Just because the player not scoring 30 points a game alongside you doesn't mean he's not contributing to the team.
No, I'm saying if when they're not on the teams with those guys, they're trash. They're not what they are without that guy.
So Richard Jefferson, we can have that conversation later, because we're gonna pull up. We're gonna do a special show on this. I'm gonna pull up the LeBron led team especially when he first went to the finals. Mm-hmm. The reason why he took his jersey off and balled it up, and we ain't got to go through all that. He listen. We can talk about that later. I'm just thoroughly thrown off about what you're saying to me at this point. But listen, Harden was a dog when his stop at OKC, his stop at
he never was a dog. He never was. I don't understand when
the fame that took him out. The fame took him out.
I think you look at skill as being a dog. Just because you skill, you could put up 60 and 70. Skill don't make Joel Embiid putting up 70 points against Wemby. Yes, but I think him putting up 70 points against Wemby don't make him a dog. Him having a mentality to go up and put them numbers up against Wemby is what makes him a dog. It's not the 70 points. It's a mentality to know that I got to teach this young boy the lesson. That's the dog.
Well, hold on.
It ain't the skill. Like the skill is different.
What lesson are you teaching Wimby who hadn't said anything about you, hadn't did anything to you?
Oh well, that's young puppet. That's young puppet. You knew
All
this.
right, so
I'm big dog.
here's this, right? Do you respect the bully?
You kind of have to sometimes.
No. Do you respect do you like a bully?
I don't like him, but you're gonna
Okay,
respect
so
him.
my point is that's my point. I just want you to say that I don't like it. My point is that you're gonna bully me in a regular season. You can bully me. You can bully every team in the regular season. You could be that dude in the regular season. You could be that man in the regular season. But when it's time to go out in the playground and play ball with the guys that's on the ball team, you don't want to play no more.
That's not fair.
Again, hold on. Let me, you're right. It's not fair the way it's sounding. You're right. It's not.
Because he'd be hurt.
Hold on. Injuries don't have nothing to do with him. Like he's not going out and say, "I want an orbital fracture. I want me to be." I'm not. Right. So it is unfair the way it sounds, and I get it. And I'm not trying to sit there and make it seem like it's not fair. But what I'm trying to say is that he does a lot during the regular season. He dominates a Wimby in the regular season. And then when I need you to have that same 70 in the playoffs, you're not there. Not because you don't have the ability to do it. You do. Because in that game 7 when Tatum went off, he played that whole game.
Yeah, but just like
hold on, let me finish.
Go ahead.
If you watch that game from start to finish, Joel Embiid's body language was off from the start of the game to the end of the game. He had that feel like he didn't want to be there. So that my point of it is I'm not sitting here saying that Embiid is trash or anything like that. I'm not trying to. Injuries definitely derailed his career a lot. They did. We all know that. But what I'm saying to you is that to me, a dog is a person that's just going to take over no matter what. No matter what scenario is going on. Like when you say he's a dog against Wimby and had 70, yes, that was a dog game.
So you said a dog is somebody who takes over no matter what. So you seen Maxey take over no matter what more than Embiid?
See, here's the thing. I'm not saying that Maxey's a bona fide dog. I said he's got it in him. But the problem with Maxey and what you're describing is that the fact that Maxey didn't have the help that he needed in the Knicks series. He had it in Boston.
So did Embiid have the help that he needed? So did Embiid have the help he needed when
he never really had the help that he needed. But what I'm saying to you is that he's never put himself in that position to be that dog. Like
so Maxey has
in the playoffs. You admitted this earlier. The team's game plan against Maxey. Did they game plan to stop Maxey?
And Embiid.
No, but did they focus more on Maxey than they did Embiid?
I think the Knicks did.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, beat us. Go out there and beat us. That's what I want you to do.
So in the Celtics series, he did.
No. And Knicks, we're talking about the Knicks. Don't go back.
Right.
And the Knicks.
But it's a playoff run. It's not just one series.
I know, but Joel, we're going to stop Maxey. We're going to focus on Maxey because I don't think you have the ability to beat us.
So he led the team. Are you saying Embiid led the team against the Celtics?
No, Paul George did.
Oh, come on, man.
Paul George did.
Come on, man. No, that was spurts.
Paul George did that. He had a good series against the Celtics. He didn't show up against the Knicks. He had a good series against the
No, he had a good, but it wasn't like Embiid. Embiid was constant. What's his name? George was spurts, first, fourth. That's where he do most of his damage. Embiid was consistent.
And
the Boston series.
Where was
not the Knicks series?
Where was Embiid in the Knicks series? That's what I'm talking about.
I think he was more. I don't know.
Tyrese said she hate the Jordan Brown debate. I hate Tyrese. The reporting cast was fire. Who on what team? I'm not saying he wasn't good, but he wasn't a dog. We got different definitions of dog. We're gonna put a poll up. I'm gonna put a poll up on Facebook and ask people is Maxey a dog? And see what the response be.
Yeah, I think you might be disappointed.
I'm not gonna be disappointed.
Because listen, you know why, Mark? Because I was disappointed. I was disappointed last year in the playoffs. Because the realization came to me like, damn, he not a now. Like you said, it is levels to being a dog. And I do realize like he ain't talk like Brunson, because I feel like even if Brunson was on the Sixers and even if they'd have lost, he wouldn't have went out like that. Like I feel like it's like boxing. Like you ever watch, I don't know, Adrian Broner, like he was really good, but the problem with Adrian Broner is like he was so good but didn't throw punches, and it's like the most frustrating thing in the world, because you know he good but he just don't throw the punches. It's like Ben Simmons. Like Ben Simmons, but he just don't do the stuff.
Let me say something real quick. You see what Kyra just said? She said, in the right setting, I respect the bully. See, here's the thing. This is what y'all doing. Y'all changing the narratives every time to make it fit what y'all talking about.
No, you have to respect the bully in certain things.
No. But that's not the question. The question is, do you respect the bully? That's it.
How you gonna make us answer it the way you want us to answer it?
No, because that's answering the question. I didn't ask you, hey, if it was this setting, would you like a bully? That's not the question. The question is, do you respect the bully? Yes or no?
But it's not a yes or no answer.
It is a yes or no answer.
Bro, listen. Let me show you.
Do you like a bully? Yes or no?
Listen. You got to listen to other people's perspective. My perspective on this. Listen, I'm gonna tell you why it's not a yes or no answer. Because you may have to respect the bully when it comes to something like size. Like if you're a lightweight, you can't respect. Yeah, size makes a difference when it comes to respecting bully. In some instances, it's better not to respect the bully. But in some instances, when it's something like a sport where it's not like life or death, and it's like a sport, you better respect that bully, because size matters in sports. Like talent matters in some certain situations. So you know how they say don't poke the bear? It's that situation. Sometimes it's better. Like you don't poke Larry Bird. You don't poke Michael Jordan. You know
what that meaning is? Don't poke the bear, right?
Yeah.
I'm asking you, do you poke the bear? You say, well, it depends on if the bear is Charles Shackelford. Hold on.
I'm trying to eat him.
No, hold on. If the bear is Charles Shackelford, then I can poke him. But if it's Shaq, no, I can't poke him.
Right.
No, I'm not asking that. I'm asking, do you poke a bear? Yes or no? You introducing something to the equation that's not there. It's like 2 + 2 is 4. But 3 + 1 is really 4 too, though. I didn't ask you that.
But Mar, you're asking a hypothetical question. So you want to ask a hypothetical question and not get the hypothetical answer?
It's not hypothetical. Think about it. I'm just asking you, do you like a bully? You say yes or no. If you like a bully, cool, right? Because we could dissect why you like a bully. If you why you don't like a bully.
I like a bully. I like when the Sixers are. Listen, I like when the Eagles are bullies. Love when the Eagles are bullies, but I don't like when the Knicks are bullies.
See, again, you can't have it your way. If you like a bully, no matter who it is, you like a bully. If you don't like a bully, you don't like a bully.
You play the Mar rules, man. You make.
No, I'm not. I'm asking a straight up question.
Listen. So this is what I just said. That Embiid got that dog. He used to bully all the other centers. I think that's what I said, because you make it like the playoffs, and I think Embiid showed that dog in a lot of different ways than just showing up in the playoffs and winning. I think he showed it by playing injured a lot. I also think he showed it by when he played against other centers. Like, and that's what he's saying too. Like because he didn't get a chance, because he's always injured in the playoffs, he don't get a chance to show that there. So he has shown. That's why he got MVP though. Maxey ain't got no MVP. Maxey ain't never get close to getting no MVP. You can't, like, that's why I say it's like you ain't gonna be no MVP. I ain't know too many MVPs not the leader of their teams.
You're dogging the hell out of Maxey. I just want you to understand that you are really taking a dump on him.
No, I mean Maxey my guy. Maxey,
no, he can't be a guy the way you talk about it.
Maxey the third best player on that team now. What, you think Maxey better than Embiid? Skill wise? Game wise? You think Maxey better than Jaylen Brown?
I'm gonna answer this question straight up. We're not all right, so no, skill wise, no, not better than neither one of them. Right? Let's just say that. But I'm not asking about skill. I'm not like individually. Like, we don't play this game individually. Maxey don't play the game by himself.
Right.
So it's unfair to put him up against those guys and you say, is he better one-on-one? Like,
We can
no,
do
that's
that with Embiid, though. We can do
no,
that with Embiid, though.
no. I judge him. Like, see, this is what you're not hearing me. I judge Embiid off his availability. I judge Embiid off of what he do when it's in the postseason. It's just like with Jalen Hurts, right? Everybody said that Jalen Hurts don't throw over the middle. He's not a good quarterback. He don't throw the deep ball. He don't do this. But Jalen Hurts consistently shows up and wins in big moments. 15 guys they have in front of Jalen Hurts that they say better. Only 2 of them actually, maybe 3 of them now won Super Bowl. But he's outperformed the best quarterback on the biggest stage in his career. Twice.
Maxey don't. Yeah.
So
Embiid do that.
what I'm saying, no, Embiid does it during a regular season. The lights aren't the brightest in the regular season. And again, it sounds bad because he's always hurt. It does sound bad. I'm not judging him off the fact that he's hurt. But what I'm saying is, when the lights are brightest, when he played in that game when Jason had 2-1, Embiid was nowhere to be found. You can't tell me a dog just tucks his tail and walks away in a big moment. If you on the court playing the game, you got to play. Michael Jordan played the game with the flu and won
Against Utah. Against Utah.
It doesn't matter who you played against. They were the best team to come out the West. Bro, like you got to understand. You can't sit back and say,
Yo, John Stockton looked like a gym teacher, and Carmelo could barely jump.
They beat better, or so it was better teams in the West, right?
They was all basically that at that time frame. They wasn't athletic like that. Clyde Drexler probably was the most athletic one. I don't know how. I mean, they did beat Clyde Drexler and them too, and I think that's the best team that they beat was the Bucks.
You're killing me, man. You can't sit there and say, "Oh, he only won because of this." Like that's what you're doing. You setting your narrative up to be that. But hold on, all right. So we've been on here for almost 2 hours, man. And I just want to addressing some of these comments. Kyrie say, "Bro, did you just say Paul George had a hell of a series against Boston?" He did. He didn't show up against the Knicks, but he had a good series against Boston. Vince, they cut it out more without Embiid. Boston, without Embiid coming back, we lose to Boston. We lost to Boston. Yes and no, because like I said again, like I said, it was because of Paul George. That's the reason why we all out against
Embiid. Paul and Embiid.
Kyrie, you said why not? I'm not sure what you said why not about the push. The tush push is the bully move. I like that. And if you look at my videos even from last year, bro, I hated the tush push. You know why? Not because it was effective. I think when they first started doing it, it was the bomb. Like nobody could stop it. Even still today, nobody can really stop it. But when you overuse it, it becomes too much. So you never. And here's the thing: a play like that's so dominant, you set up that play and ran out of it one time. Out of using that play. So I don't like the bully. That don't work for me.
Shaq is bully ball. You don't like Shaq game? You don't like Shaq game, do you?
I like Shaq game.
Because that's bully ball.
You know why? But see, here's the thing. I'm not sitting there saying I don't like bully ball only on certain occasions. That's what y'all doing.
No, I'm saying, do you like bullies or not?
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Hey, I'm not saying, oh no, if it's this scenario, I like
That's why you like Michael Jordan.
Huh?
That's why you say you like Michael Jordan.
Wait, so you saying we don't think Maxey a dog? We not a fan of, bro? Come on. No, I'm not saying y'all not a fan. Come on, you're a 76 fan. I'm not saying that. But y'all disrespecting the Snacks is.
I'm not disrespectful. I say the third best player on the team. That's not disrespectful. That's giving him props. Bro. I put him above LeBron.
You put right now. You have to. I mean, like
right.
LeBron is not trying
that's
to.
what skills say.
LeBron doesn't want to take the wheel.
Bro, this is not me. This is skills. This is the number. Like this is facts. This is what we see. I'm not saying that. Paul. I'm not saying that Jaylen Brown and Maxey and be better than Maxey. Their games say that.
Again, you're judging off an individual game.
Yeah.
You're talking about Maxey playing against Embiid one-on-one.
I'm talking about Maxey. I'm talking about Jaylen Brown being an MVP of a Finals MVP. I'm talking about being a runner-up of Finals. MVP of the year. I'm talking about Embiid winning MVP and being runner-up. I'm talking about those kind of skills.
Bro.
What's it called, man? Let's come and get to that level yet. Maxey, he might. I think he is actually. I think now we about to put a little bit of a twist on this because I'm talking a whole bunch of crap right now. But it really don't mean nothing because all this that I'm saying, I think Brian makes sure that Maxey gets this. All the stuff that I'm talking about, I think Brian gonna make sure because Maxey is Brian Youngboy, and I think the kind of dog that Brian has, I think Maxey gonna have that kind of dog. But I think, and that's different than the Kobe and Jordan dog. It's different, but it's still a dog.
I think you look at it the wrong way. Brian had to come here to teach Maxey how to be a dog. Brian doesn't make that move. He doesn't.
No. I know. I think he do. I think he know that he got the skill. And I know he think he got the heart, and he think got everything in him. I think Brian is here to bring it out of him, just like Harden. Maxey's a sponge. He's a student of the game because he did learn a lot from Harden, and I think he was learning from PG, and so was VJ. And I think they're going to learn a lot from Brian. I think so. All this that I'm saying and all this, we're talking about the dogs and all that. I actually think what Brian do, and that's why he really should be the leader, is because he's going to take all those personalities, even the mishaps of the unfortunate stuff like Embiid being hurt. He's going to make all of it mesh, and he's going to make sure that Embiid probably stay a little bit healthier in different ways. He's going to make sure that teach what's his name, Maxey, when and how to lead the right way, especially on the court. Not because I think he lead in a perfect way off the court. I think that's where Maxey excels at way better than Embiid. And then he's gonna teach what's his name? I think Jaylen Brown actually gonna teach VJ a lot. I think he's gonna teach him that fearlessness of going to the hole. Like that's that dog. So we going at it right now, but I think this is going to lead to ultimately what we talking about, going to lead to the best season that we ever see, because all the stuff that we kind of going back and forth about is all going to come together.
All right, so we definitely going to finish this. Let me just say something, Kyrie. Kyrie says she's confused. Wait, are you not an Embiid fan? Because I'm confused.
Nope.
No, that's not true. I am an Embiid fan. But no. This is what lacks, right? I'm an Embiid fan, but the problem is you got to hold him accountable for what he's not doing. You can't celebrate him for what he is doing and then say, "Well, I'm gonna overlook what he's not doing." Again, health-wise, I'm not blaming him. I'm not sitting here saying that he could control anything health-wise. That's beyond his control. But it's times that man is out there on the court, playing. And he, especially in times that matter, that we see him tuck his tail. We've seen him do it. Just like you can sit here, like honestly, right now,
like Maxey tucked his tail against the Knicks.
Hold on. Honestly, right now, how you can sit here and say Maxey tucked his tail against the Knicks, right? You sit here saying that doesn't mean you don't like him. That just means you're pointing out the flaw in his game. I'm pointing out flaws in his game. That's it.
All right,
and he has the ability to be the best man, big man ever. If he not the injury wise, but he has the ability to be the best big man ever. If he had the mentality to say the same 70 I scored on Wembyana in that regular season, because people thought he was just so big and towering over everybody, he was going to block my shots. I'm going to do that when it really counts. I'm going to do that in the playoffs.
That's not fair. That's
when
not fair.
When I'm on the court, whenever I am out on the court playing a game, my team ain't gonna never lose. Not while I'm on the bench because I'm hurt, but when I suited up and I'm starting the game and I'm out there playing, my team is not going to go home. That's my mentality that I have to have. And see, here's my biggest point that I'm trying to tell you. It's not me that's saying it. It's not just me that's saying it. Shaq said it. I just told you Shaq was like, yo, he does not
Shaq
have
hater.
No.
Shaq hater.
Shaq always said Embiid has the ability to be the best big man ever.
All
But the
right.
problem with Embiid is that his mentality was that he was losing so much throughout his career because he was going through the process, whereas though he developed a mentality of losing, he wasn't in tune when it felt like to win. So that's
So
why
so you see how you say
that's a fact.
You see how you saying go ahead.
You gotta admit that that's a fact.
Right.
Like,
So you see how you saying you're not saying that? So you see how you saying you're not saying that? That's what other people saying?
No, I'm saying it too, but I'm saying that's what comes. That's where it comes.
Right. So you see how we on this? You see how we on this, right? And it's two people. Now, me, of course, you know I'm saying this about you, but Kyra and somebody else both calling you some Embiid haters just off of this conversation. So what's that saying? What's that saying that people call?
Yo, listen, I'm not an Embiid hater. See, here's the thing.
That's what it sounds like, though.
You two are diehard Sixer fans, right? Y'all diehard.
It's three of us.
Okay, three of y'all. Y'all diehard Sixer fans, right? Y'all don't want to see the bad side and the savior of Joel Embiid. Y'all call him he's the savior of the organization. Y'all don't want to see the bad side. But you're going to say the bad side of Maxey. What's Embiid?
Because Maxey not as good as Embiid.
So what's Embiid bad side?
Say that one time.
What's his bad side? What's his downfall? What's his downside? Kyra, you hear? What's Embiid's downside? Exclude health. What's his downside? Nooch, you still here? What's Embiid's downside? Anybody that's in here that can answer the question, because Max is stuck right now. He is stuck.
No, I'm just trying to do so. I got to plug in. I'm going dead. You said was Embiid downside?
Yes. No, besides health. I'm not using health.
None. He don't have no downsides.
He don't?
No.
Oh my God. That's a fan. That's a fan.
He don't got no weakness.
Kyra, what's his downside? You say you hard on him about what? What's his downside? That's what I need to know. You're hard on him. I'm being hard on him, but y'all telling me I'm a hater.
You are.
He could rebound better. That's a flaw. That's a flaw. Snacks say he don't have no flaws.
Who Embiid he's 25 and 10. What do you mean he can't rebound? He don't rebound as much because he be getting hurt.
Excuse me, look down.
He could rebound better. Yeah,
That's a flaw. Stop it.
No, that's what you saying? He don't get 20 rebounds a game. No, he don't rebound as good as Jokic. But we're not gonna say that is a flaw that he get 10 rebounds a game.
Excuse me. He got some flaws, bro. With all due respect, you fanned out.
No, listen, bro. I think the most perfect NBA player we have ever seen all around is LeBron James. And LeBron James got flaws. Everybody has some flaws. Embiid, I love Shaq. Probably was one of my favorite players ever. But listen, Embiid is by far, not even close, the best skilled big man I've ever seen in my life. There's no big man I've ever seen as skilled as Embiid in my 46 years of watching ball. I like Hakeem Olajuwon, but I think Embiid is better.
Hakeem Olajuwon would cook Embiid.
No, I listen. I was a David Robinson fan, and I seen Hakeem Olajuwon torch David Robinson. I know exactly how good he is. But Barkley beat Olajuwon. A lot of people beat Olajuwon. Embiid would be too big for Olajuwon.
No, he wouldn't. No, he's not.
All right. I think he would be, and I think his footwork match. I think Olajuwon. Nobody really had footwork like Olajuwon.
Way better. Shaq could tell you that. Shaq could tell you. Olajuwon is the only center in the league that gave him fit.
But he not. Embiid is powerful too, though. Embiid got footwork and powerful, and I don't think Embiid is David Robinson and Shaquille O'Neal together, and I don't think
Oh
Hakeem
my
Olajuwon.
God, yo, you gotta cut it out. You gotta cut it out. You gotta cut it out.
His game. I'm not saying he's.
That's
I'm
why I
not saying
got
he's good as those. I'm not
yo,
saying he's good as those people.
you said
I'm
that
saying
he's
the kind of game he has.
no, you don't.
That's just like Kevin Garnett is a combination of like a big man and a small guy. That's why his game is so fluid. Embiid game is a big man and a small is the same thing. It's powerful and it's finesse. That's hard to get in a center because most centers is either or, and he's both. So when I say those players, I'm not saying he's Shaq or Dave Robinson. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that's the kind of game that he has, like those two games.
Listen, man, I hear what you're saying, but that to me is still a little bit off. Kyra asked me what's his flaw, and B's flaw is not it's not nothing to do with his health. I just don't think he has a killer instinct when it's needed. Like Kyra said a few comments ago, he's a little immature, and I think he's like that because of what he went through. Not his fault. Not his fault that the organization brought him in to lose. That has nothing to do with him.
That's his flaw? Is that what you say his flaw is?
Yeah.
Just that immature?
No, Kyra said he has a little bit of immaturity.
So what you say his flaw is?
His flaw is that he doesn't have that killer instinct when needed. He has it when it's not necessarily needed.
Oh, so he has it. So you're saying he has it when he don't need it, but so that means he has it, but he doesn't have it. He don't have it.
Like the greats you named, like the Kobe's, the Mikes, the LeBrons, all they had. Even LeBron had it early on in his career. Didn't have the killer instinct. Remember, because he wouldn't take the last shot a lot of times. He would pass out of it or whatever. So it took him a couple years to get that killer instinct.
Bro. Listen.
Hold on. Hey.
Just because you pass the ball don't mean you don't have the killer instinct.
Snap. And what team wasn't LeBron the best player on his team?
He's never not the best player.
Okay, so you take the shot every time it's the last shot.
That's not what Larry Bird did. That's not what Magic Johnson did.
Yes, they
That's
did.
not what Larry Bird did.
Yes, they did.
They did it sometimes, but they also passed.
We
passed sometimes.
We got 4 minutes left. I'm gonna give you 2 minutes. Go ahead and say your story.
About what? What we ended on?
No, you talking about LeBron is he had. I'm stuttering. You got me stuttering. You said LeBron has been had killer instinct all his career. I said his beginning part of his career, that was his biggest knock.
No, that's false.
Shots that he should have taken, he didn't take.
No, I watch. Listen, ain't nothing about LeBron I don't watch. And his teammates, not us, but his teammates say he had it since day one.
Kyra, come on the show, Kyra, and I'm gonna give you the button. Come on the show. I give you the button. His handle AI shot.
His handle A1, shot A1. No, Embiid playing like a guard. He the best skill center I've ever seen. I mean too. Like that's like I don't like Shaq was my favorite center because he was so dominant. But Embiid game. That's why Shaq be hating on him because he know he better than him. And there's not too many people who can. He used to hit on the.
Embiid is better than Shaq.
His game. Shaq knows when somebody game is. Shaq used to hate on Dwight Howard because he felt a little bit like Dwight Howard was matching him. And once Dwight Howard's career started unfolding, he realized that's why he stopped hating on Dwight Howard because
Dwight Howard. It's not because of Dwight Howard and Dwight Howard's game. He hated on Dwight Howard because the media, the league, everybody else tried to compare him to Dwight Howard. So
and he wasn't him, and he wasn't that.
Yeah, and he took it out on him to show that you're not. But it wasn't geared. Listen, it wasn't geared to saying like Dwight Howard saying that he's better than me. So
but it still came out. But it still came out that way. It still came out from Shaq.
For the media, it's a difference. But
the difference with Embiid is Shaq. He's really better than Shaq skill wise. Embiid is really better than Shaq.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. He's not better than Shaq. He's not.
His game is better. So you telling me Hakeem Olajuwon game not better than Shaq?
Here's the point. Let me ask you a question. What do you play the game for? To be known as the best player, the best one player, or to win?
Both.
No, you play to win.
Yeah, you play to win first.
Guess what? None of that shit matters. Oh, excuse me. None of that stuff matters if you lose it. Embiid can be the best big man ever. But guess what? If he don't win a championship, guess what they're gonna say? Embiid is who? Embiid, Charles Barkley. Go ahead.
So Dirk won a championship. You think he better than you? And Barkley did. You think he better than Barkley?
So when it comes to winning, yes, he's better than Barkley when it comes to winning.
I'm talking about career wise. You think if you drafting teams, if you do whatever, Barkley is no.
You saying individually that yes, like we all got like, and B individually can be better than Shaq individually. That's fine. That's your opinion. I'm not knocking that. But when it comes down to winning, what are we judging each other off of? Winning or individuality? Like if you're judging off of individualness, okay, then Embiid might be better. But if you're talking about winning, which we play this game for, Shaq is better than.
We can't talk, but you can't talk. You can. And I think that's what basketball a little bit different from football. You can't do just winning in basketball because it's too individual based. Because basketball, individual can affect the game way more. One individual can. Michael Jordan and people like Michael Jordan, Magic, and like those superstars, they affect the game way more because one, they play both ends of the floor. Like they play both offensive, defense. They affect the game way differently. It's hard to do. It's hard to do that because Robert Horry got all those championships. There's no way that I'm picking him before Barkley.
No. That's not even a comparison. What I'm saying,
winning though. If you're talking about winning, because it ain't because he won and he hit the big shots.
No.
And he's the same position.
No. He wasn't so he was in the right place at the right time. That's the difference between him not being considered better than like a Barkley because of winning. The team didn't win a championship because of Robert Horry. It was just because he was in the right place. Like he didn't take the team to the finals. He didn't get the game within 3 points or 2 points so he can hit the go-ahead shot to win the game. A lot of them games he had single-digit points. He just hit a big shot to win the game.
Right.
So you can't. I would never sit back and say Robert Horry is better than anybody that like Barkley or anything like that.
But what you're not you take out the names. What you're saying, you'd never take somebody who don't lead the team.
No, what I'm saying to you is that it's not even about. It's about winning. So, like, all right, like when we had an argument about Jalen Hurts being the number 16 quarterback in the league, and we don't understand why, because Jalen Hurts won on bigger scales than some of the people they got ahead of. A lot of the people they got ahead of him. But if you want to talk, if they're making a list saying the reason why we picked Joe Burrow over Jalen Hurts is because his arm strength, he got better arm than Jalen Hurts. Okay, cool. I may go along with that. But when you talk about winning, if you're saying this list is based off of what quarterback has done what in his career and won, Jalen Hurts should be like top 3.
Yeah.
Top 2, really. It should be Patrick Mahomes then Jalen Hurts if it's based off of winning.
Right.
So we're individually saying that these guys are better because of the skill, but we don't play the game because of the skill. I'm not judging. Either way I look at it, I'm not arguing about nobody's skill.
When we debate. That's why you're saying that. So when you debate leading the team, they're the man on the team, the main person on the team. So that in your math, the way you look at it, you got to look at it. Bill Russell as the best player because he was the leader of his team and he won the most championships while leading his team. So in your words, he should be better than Michael Jordan.
He could be better than Michael Jordan. Yeah.
Okay. And that's where I honestly believe that the real goal of the NBA is Wilt Chamberlain because of numbers. It ain't because of championships.
So you're looking at it because of individuality numbers and all that.
Right. That's what MVP is. It's called most valuable player, not most valuable team.
No. It's called most valuable player for your team.
No. The MVP is an individual award.
All right, so
just like the championship is a team award. The MVP is an individual.
Let me ask you a question. When the last time you see a player that didn't make the playoffs win MVP?
I don't know. I don't know. Usually you don't. They give you point. They celebrate you for winning.
No. You never saw it. Everybody, every player that won MVP has been in the playoffs.
Right. All right.
They get to the playoffs. There's years that guys have been better. Like there's years that guys have been better than MVP that didn't make the playoffs. You know that.
Yeah.
So is the MVP, as much as they want to say is the individual award, is really based off the team and what the team does.
You saying it really. You can't say what really is. We got to say what the MVP.
You You can't name nobody who won an MVP.
I can tell you what the MVP means. I can tell you the individual awards. The individual awards in the NBA is the most valuable player, comeback player of the year, steals leaders, points. Like those are individual scoring leader. Those are individual awards. Your teammates affect that. Yes, assist leaders. Those are individual awards. Your teammates affected. Yes, but it's still an individual award.
It's not individual if your teammates can affect it.
Then why only one person get it? Why don't the whole team get it?
Because it should go to the whole team.
But it don't.
Here's the thing.
You're trying to make it a Jamar MVP.
No, I'm not. What do most MVPs say when they accept the award?
I want to thank my teammates.
I couldn't have done this without my teammates.
Right. That's okay, but that's
respect. The fact that it is a team award.
All right. So so using your thinking. So are you saying Michael Jordan? Are you saying Michael Jordan shouldn't be praised for his individual accomplishment? It should be the whole Bulls team?
No, I didn't say that. I'm saying to you that we get in this conversation because I'm saying to you that you're looking at it, you're judging players off individual stats.
Because that's what their award is.
Hold on. No, in general, like forget the award. We got to this point because you're judging players off individual stats, which is cool. Mm-hmm. I understand that. I'm not saying that's wrong. I'm saying I judge players off of what they do, the overall win, if they win it. So that's where we differ at, because you're saying you're judging them off of one-on-one. I'm judging off of overall.
But so that's both our opinion. Is it a true answer? If we look it up,
it's not a true answer because
the definition of it. If you look it up, what's the definition of it?
No, sports is what?
What you mean?
Sports is opinion based.
No, numbers is not.
Sports is opinion based. An MVP award is judged by people who believe that this particular person done better than this particular person.
Yeah,
that's opinion based. So that's what I'm saying to you. Like that's what sports is. So your opinion is not wrong. My opinion is not wrong. MVP, like the definition of MVP is depending on how you look at it. You just like
so. What's the point of having it then?
No. Just like you're saying, MVP is for the best individual player. You're right, but when the award is announced, it's announced by a group of people who came together and say, "Well, I believe that this person is better than everybody else in the league."
Yeah.
But it only happens when that particular player team accomplishes like a playoff victory or a playoff appearance.
Yeah, but that doesn't have to be that way. It's just so
that's the way it is though.
Just like finals MVP, nobody that loses the finals ever really is the MVP. It actually happened with Jerry West, and it almost happened with LeBron James when they lost to.
You see, you've seen guys on other teams that lost in the finals have better series than the guy that they named MVP.
Right. I only seen that once though.
With who?
LeBron and Golden State.
But did he win MVP?
No, but they was trying to give it to him though. And the reason that go backing up your case though.
Why didn't he win?
Because they lost.
Right. That's the point.
Right.
That's a team. He didn't lose. LeBron didn't lose by himself. His team though.
Right. And I understand finals MVP. I just think when they I think you're getting into semantics, because I think everything is a sport. Sports are these are team sports, so everything is really based about the team. But it is individual accomplishments within the team sports, and there's a lot of them. It's not just one. Like coaching is not an individual thing, but it's coach of the year. But it's coaching. Because I can put all the coaches in one category. That's coaches. They don't give them to the players. That's just coaching. Just like comeback player of the year, that's just the comeback player. They don't every athlete, every player, or most improved, or what still.
I think the difference we're saying the same thing, right? But saying it in a different way. Coaches, even a coach doesn't get an MVP. A coach gets an MVP award, but guess who really helps him get to that point? His assistant. You know what I mean? Assistants get him to that point where he won that MVP award.
So
hold on. Let me just real quick, because it's only 3 comments left. We've been over 2 hours now. Shaq never moved his feet like Embiid. Shaq won championship. Big difference.
So you're just going to ignore what she said and just say what you want to say?
No, because that's what I'm saying. I'm not ignoring what she. I know what she's saying.
So all right. So respond to what she said.
He never moved his feet like Embiid. He didn't have to. His game was his style. What you're saying is his style of game is different than Embiid. His style of game was bully ball. Shaq was right. Embiid's style of game is more finesse.
It's combination.
No, it's not really bully. He don't really bully. No. He could that he like he should be. He should really bully a lot, but he don't. And we know that he spends too much time out on the 3-point line. We know that. Shaq was not because he couldn't shoot the 3-point, but he was not on the 3-point line. He was getting busy in the paint. So that's the difference. So what I'm saying is he's not going to move his feet like Embiid. He's going to play the game how he plays it. But
so what he do that Shaq can't? What do Shaq do that Embiid can't do?
What do Shaq do that Embiid can't do?
Yeah.
Consistently play bully ball.
You just said Embiid can do that. He's big enough to do that. And he's skilled enough to do it. If you got footwork and big enough, you can't do that.
I said consistently do it. Have you consistently?
I'm not talking about not consistently do it. Can he do it or not though? You just made me answer you yes or no. So let me ask you. You got to say yes or no. Can Embiid dominate and play bully ball? Yes or no?
No, because that's not his game.
All right.
That's not his game.
Then why you want him to do it?
Because he should. Let me ask you a question.
It should be. You saying he should do it if he can't do it?
No. What I'm asking you is, how many times have you seen Embiid shoot a 3 and say, "Damn, he needs to go down in the paint"?
I think he should be in the paint more.
Okay, he don't. We would all like to see that. I would like to see.
Right.
That's one of the. Okay, so if you want to say a flaw that he has, he doesn't play bully ball like he should.
I don't think that's a flaw. I don't think
he should only resort to 3-point shots when needed.
Yeah, I don't think that's a flaw. I think that's more of a. I think that's more of a. I think he do that because I think he do that to take pressure off his legs.
AI never won a championship. Doesn't take anything from him being one of the best players ever. But let me ask you this, though, Kyrie, and AI's my guy. He's your guy. He's everybody's guy. When you talk about greats, right? As far as like you talking about the best that ever played, who do you mention first? That's the answer. Who do you mention first? Like in that era, who do you mention first?
Of what era?
When the year that AI and them came out.
AI was the best.
Kobe. Kobe first. Why do you mention Kobe first? Because most of the time you mention Kobe first because of the championship. That's why most of the time people mention Kobe first because of the championship.
I think you mentioned Kobe first because Kobe had a better career.
Exactly. So that's why you would. But it doesn't. What I'm saying is because she said AI never won a championship. It doesn't take, I'm not taking anything away from Embiid, even if he don't win a championship. I'm hard on him just like you hard on him. I'm saying to you that I know Embiid has the ability to be a better player than what he is. I know Embiid can go out there and dominate series after series and win championships.
But you just said he can't do it. You say he can't do it.
I said he don't do it. I didn't say he can't do it. No, I didn't. I said he don't do it. We can rewind this back. I said he don't do it.
So what I asked you to say yes or no to?
Do he dominate in the paint? I said no. Because
Kenny,
Can he dominate the paint? No, because he don't do it.
So you just said
the point I'm saying to you is that I'm not taking anything away from Embiid. I'm not saying that he's a bum. I'm not saying none of that crazy nonsense that y'all may think that I'm saying because of the criticism I have for him. I have that criticism for him because I know he could be better. You know he could be better.
I feel the same way about Maxey though.
Yeah, so again,
exactly.
Same thing I was getting ready to go to. You feel that way about Maxey. You believe Maxey could be better. And that's cool that you'll sit there and say that he's not a dog. All right, that's your opinion. I'm not changing the fact that that's your opinion. That's cool.
I think he's not enough of a dog.
Right,
I think he just need to come out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's what Embiid has been around longer than Maxey.
Right, and he learned. That's what I'm saying. He's learning. He's still learning. I think that immaturity that we're talking about, I think that was a huge part. I don't think he's immature no more. I think he's actually gotten better with that. But I mean, and LeBron gonna help that even more.
He showed you immaturity last year as he lost. I don't even want to be here. My wife is going to kill me if I don't get home and tuck my daughter in. Come on, bro. Come on, that's not mature. You just lost a series.
Mark,
You didn't lose game 7. You didn't lose game 7. You got swept.
Mark, that's just you look at it like that. I got something totally
It's
different.
being critical. It's being critical of your players.
Yeah, but I got something. Remember, you same conversation, same talk, same speech. I got something totally different out of it. You came away from that same speech as pissed, and I came away from that same talk inspired. It's the same talk.
I'm not pissed.
You didn't like it. You said it's being
it.
critical. You didn't like it.
I didn't like what?
What he was saying.
No, I said it was immature. You say
right. I didn't. To me, it didn't come across as immature. It came across as inspiring to me but that's only because of the way I was looking at it. I look at it differently.
Put that.
No, man. I think because I understand what he was saying, I look at it differently. I think you looking at it from a diehard sports fan, where I'm looking at it from this man went through this is a success for him, and now it's only up from here.
What was
the season?
Last year was a success.
Because of his injury, yes, because he ended the season upright. He ended the season upright and not with no pains. Right. To him, I understand. See, that's exactly what we're talking about here. You don't understand that thinking. What you talking about, I kind of understand it a little bit. It's like, all right, like I see what he.
I'm gonna tell you like this. Wemby lost his finals, right? Against Boston. Against the Knicks, got gentleman's sweep pretty much, and he was pissed. Matter of fact, that man was pissed when they gave Shea the MVP award over him. He hated that. He was mad. He felt as though that was his award. He felt as though he let his team down and didn't win a championship. He took it on the chin. We all got families. We all need to get back to our kids. We all need to get back to our loved ones. That's all known. We know that. Like, we know that you have a daughter and a son that you want to eagerly get back to because it's been a long, grueling season. You lost in the playoffs, and you want to get back to your kids. But the point I'm making to you is that I'm a fan of the game. I want my team to do good no matter what. No matter what. And your personal life is your personal life. Whatever you do in your personal life, you keep that off the court. And I'm not saying he can say what he wants. That's what I'm saying. He can say what he wants. That's who he, but my point of it all is that it's immature when you come out and say, I don't even want to be here. My wife gonna kill me because I could have been putting my daughter in the bed. Bro, think about the fans that was down there paying money to see that game. And
man, I don't listen. I don't care. Listen.
You don't care because that's your guy. You don't.
No, I don't care. No, I don't care. I don't care because where I'm at in life, I understand him saying that. Like, he shouldn't care, bro. I don't think he should be caring like that. The way people been treating him.
Hey, dog, you gotta understand something. We are looking for entertainment. We're looking for wins.
And that's when he on the court.
We're looking for you to give your best. I get it that you can ask the average fan, do you want your players to be sympathetic about their families? And most of them say, yeah, I want them to have a heart and consider their families in whatever situation. But the point I'm telling you is that I don't need to hear that right now. I'm coming off. Even the first show we did, you was talking about how you hate New York fans because they talk so much trash.
And still do.
And so the point of it all is that you hate them because their guys, Jaylen Brown would have never came off. Jalen Brunson would have never came off the court and like, oh well, at least I get to go tuck my daughter in. Nah, I'm not saying that right now. I'm gonna go behind the scenes and talk about that. Our fans lost it. They just watched us lose. I'm not saying. Well, listen, we're gonna get up out of here because this is gonna be another hour.
But this is good though. This isn't gonna be a never-ending one. It got me can't wait for next season. Next week already. But I'm thinking we probably should come on and talk Eagles Sunday if you're available.
Sunday might be rough for me. I'm going away tomorrow.
All right. We're gonna link up.
I'll be back I'll be back early though, so I'll let you know. I'll let you
All
know.
right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this definitely was a good one. And I know we clocking off. Huh?
2.5 hours worth.
That's crazy. And before we clock off, we got Brian. We got Brian. We got Brian in the building. And this is for the King coming to Philly. The King coming to Philly. We're going.
Oh.
One time.
Get it in, play it, get it in, man. Listen, shout out to the Sixers for making a huge deal, huge signing with LeBron James. Also, you can't forget Jaylen Brown getting traded to the Sixers, man. That was huge for the Sixers and the Philly organizations. I mean, next we gotta, we're looking forward to the Eagles and making sure that they do what they gotta do. What's your closing remarks?
You see me getting the champagne ready. The best 2 hours of your week, you spent it with us, and you see me getting the champagne ready. That's all I'm saying right now.
To everybody who stopped past and enjoyed and took part in the show, I appreciate all of y'all. It's a blessing to be able to come up here and talk sports, talk the stuff that we love, even though, you know what I'm saying, like we going back and forth for 2 hours about we know what we're doing though, you know what I'm saying? But listen, we'll be back. If we're not back Sunday, we'll be back sometime during the week to discuss the Eagles. Because there's a lot to talk about with them with training camps coming up. So look for us then. Set your post notifications so you know when we go live. If you get a notification, you just jump on with us. You know what I mean? Be a part of the debate. But until next time, it's your boy Jamar. Snacks.
And you got snacks.
We'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Phillies, let's talk about them. Sixers, Eagles, let's talk about them. What the Union doing? Pull up with the crew and have a drink or two and let's talk about them. This a PHI bar. Bruce Willis, we die hard. I know you feel us, cause Philly fans is the best sports fans by far. No cheating here, we gon' keep it fair. You don't like my set? Somebody help them. This the key, if we can disagree without disrespecting, everybody welcome. So what we talking about? Practice? What we talking about? Let's unpack this. Top shelf, sports talk, lights, cameras, we active.